Step into the ring.
Chill. Grubhub delivers convenience items.
Grubhub delivers convenience items.
All right, everyone, what's going on? Happy Thursday night, working our way through. I was like, it is Thursday, right? Like, I was like, is it Wednesday, Thursday? Either it is actually Thursday. What's going on, everybody? You got Haz, you got Lyric. What's going on, Lyric? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm super excited. Heartland
don't tell the Mid-Atlantic, but Heartland has actually been my favorite region so far to cast for the Panda Cup, because I think we have the hypest players in this region, to be quite honest. You get a little bit of USA, you also get a little bit of Canada here too, so it's actually one of those regions that actually overlap a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Ontario, Canada, and then Wisconsin as well. And coming into this top 8, Lyric, actually are some familiar names, and then some new names to me as well, which is something I love about, this online circuit that we have. Of course, brought to you by Grubhub. As you can see, a lot of familiar names up there. In particular, for me, it's really nice to see Raven King and Colonies doing their thing. Colonies still a threat in the Young Link, and Raven King, OG Ike main, like original player of that character. But moving on to Joker for most matchups too these days.
Right, and then, of course, we have Colonies on the Young Link, but we also have two of the newcomers, like you were talking about, the Yatagarasu new name coming through, at least here on winner side, I believe, playing Samus and Dark Samus, so both, which I think is the right way to go. They both have some very interesting kind of matchup ticks. You also got Porter coming through all the way with the Luigi, too, so that's going to be very interesting on the the Young Link Luigi matchup part. But down in losers, we're already kind of getting that sort of figured out. Believe it or not, Astro Beat and Sammy have already played, but the funny part about that set is that it was actually a Piranha Plant Ditto, which that has to be like a unicorn type of matchup that we would ever have in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Hold on a sec. Was it on purpose? Or did they agree?
No.
Are they friends? Who knows what the story is? The odds, you're right, the odds of finding one Piranha Plant main in a bracket is just minimal. Finding two of them in top 8 facing off against each other is just insane. And obviously, just to recap where we're at with the Heartland, we've had online qualifiers all the way from July until now, working through until the regional finale, earning your points in the online qualifiers there if you're in the Heartland region, working up to qualify for that regional finale on October 15th. So yeah, all good stuff here. And of course, you can see the standings across the board for all the different regions we have here. Raven King, truly the king of the Heartland. And also you're seeing Panda Bear, a classic on there too, and Time Gear as well. A lot of great names on this graphic here, Lyric.
It's so important to also kind of point out too, that it's not just a simple 1, 2, and 3 like it is in the Heartland for the rest of the regions as well. I mean, look at Mexico with 5 players in the top 3. And also the same thing in Northwest with 4 players, and the same thing with Southeast US too. So it's definitely getting a little bit, very close. But just as a reminder, the top 32 point earners, so it's not just about that top 3, the top 32 point earners will be qualifying for the regional finale. And once we get to that regional finale and we crown that winner, that regional winner will go straight to that Panda Cup. That was actually the Panda Cup finale, that was actually revealed today. And let me tell you, that's going to be a crazy event to end the year off.
Yeah, we were just looking at that tweet earlier today, the announcement and the team up. It's just been an amazing experience since the circuit was announced, Lyric. So we're going to get into this one. Actually, lifetime. Over the last 3 sets that we've seen, Yatagarasu actually on the Dark Samus able to take it in a couple game 5s right there. So that'll be really interesting too when we're talking about Raven King fighting against Samus. And both these characters, very strong in the meta today, high to top tier obviously. And I think as the time has gone on, we've seen more and more Samus. She's just so strong in so many different positions in this game.
I also think you're absolutely right, but she also has one of those kind of she has one of those matchup spreads where you have to play against the Samus offline to truly understand what she's completely capable of. Looking at the percentages below the character portraits, it's so important to note out just by looking at this slide that Raven King lost twice with Joker, but has won with Ike. And here we go. We're going to see that narrative. I love when commentators just predict where it's going to go. It is going to be Raven King on the Ike that has yielded a little bit more success than the Joker.
Raven King must have been looking at a graphic right there or something, Larry, because that was a cheat code. But either way, I mean, he went game 5 with the Joker, but you might as well try the Ike and use the Battlefield platforms to work on with Ike and combo with or do something. But it's been a minute since I've seen some good Ike gameplay. Good old honest Ike.
Yeah, I mean, Ike is one of those characters that has to be piloted by a very special character or a very special player in order to kind of get the point across. But so far, we're going to be starting out on Battlefield, which I actually think is a really great stage for both players. Raven King, though, already stacking on a little bit of percentage here. I like the get up into the air dodge coming out from Yatagarasu, but I'm expecting for Raven King to pick that up just a little bit.
like about Ike in this matchup too, and Raven King is doing a great job of it so far, is you can space around the shield of Samus, which normally Samus does such a good job shutting down pressure up close. Ike can forego that option with his Ragdoll, the big sword coming out.
Right. So I like how Raven King positions himself right behind Yatagarasu with the back turn, totally expecting Yatagarasu to come back up from stage with the forward air, but not going to be able to find the punish. And in fact, Yatagarasu trying to get an edge guard of their own here, going to be able to find the nair, has the charge shot ready to go, going to beat out the quick draw here. Let's see, trying to get the pickup, but the crash bomb actually not going to be enough here. Up throw, and that's not going to do it either.
Raven King just can't put his feet on the ground. He can't land. And there you go, swinging at the shield. Very fresh. Screw attack still not going to KO. But Raven King's just having such a tough time landing or getting out of the corner.
Still living, though, around 187, so probably a dash attack will do it at this point. But Raven King, like you were talking about, was just getting juggled back and forth, and good on Yatagarasu to be able to find the down smash to finish it off here. But still, it's now about getting in on Samus, and that is no easy feat at all. That nair, beautiful space. And look at Yatagarasu, too, now jumping with the forward air, anticipating for Raven King to land on the platform, but it is going to be Raven King finding that back.
Ooh, neutral air to turn around quick draw. All right, I haven't seen that one in a while, but this now, look at that. Spacing out there and getting another grab, and look where we are, back on the ledge. This is going to be trouble. Good spot dodge, though. He rolled into the corner and setting up for that grab was smart, but Raven King was ready for it.
Yeah, love the way that Raven King is willing to go all the way out there as well. Once again, like you said with Ragdoll, up throw into the nair, looking for the up air, not going to be able to find a great directional influence from Yatagarasu here. Just going to use the stall here. Great thing.
That move, it's in the tooltip. It does not combo, okay? It cannot work. It doesn't work at all. And now, this is going to be a big stock here because we saw what Yatagarasu can do with the lead and getting out of the corner. Looking for this F-tilt a lot right now. Can't find it, but the grab KO is going to come through. Big stock there for Yatagarasu.
Let's see how long they're going to be able to hold on to this stock, too. That's really important, especially when you're playing Samus. You want to get as much extra credit as possible. 24%, a good start, but let's see. Trying to bait out with the up air. Not going to be able to find it. But honestly, Raven King just not super comfortable quite yet here. And the edge guard, of course, just going to come in with the jump read with the fair once more. And Yatagarasu, no sweat at all, stacking on this 80%.
Trying to get out of the corner, but we saw this in the last stock. He could potentially, if he's able to get it, that should do it. That did get buffed. That is going to KO from the other side of the screen. Now we have Rage Ike. A lot of potential here to work with, especially starting out with a neutral air. Good position now, too, for Raven King. Until that, you know.
Finds the nair too, but it is just going to be the charge shot. Not going to do it just yet, though. Yatagarasu, I love the way that they're constantly teasing the charge shot, but then just kind of throwing it away and going for the more aggressive option instead. It's beautiful Dark Samus play, but Raven King going to be able to find the nair, and here comes a couple of up airs. It all depends on how Yatagarasu is going to get down here. Raven King, though, on the chase right now.
These two competitors are beating each other up when they're off the stage. Just hard to recover here. Up throw, yeah, that should do it. Very nice stuff there. Yatagarasu closing that one out.
Yeah, absolutely. Great game one coming out from Yatagarasu. I mean, I love the way that Dark Samus and Samus both have the ability to read where you want to go with that forward air. It extends so far out, and just the way that they're also trying to bait the grab too. I mean, Dark Samus and Samus up throw are very, very good. So it was a really great game one, but I do want to see a little bit of a stage counter pick for game number two.
It's a Samus classic, too. Just force your competitor to hold shield a lot, feel safe, and then get that grab from the nice distance, too. You mix in Z-Air, sending out the tether, and then also able to mix up your charge shot and your missile and all that good stuff. You shield a lot against Samus, and typically they look to punish you for that with the grab. So now we're in an interesting position here, too, with Raven King, where typically the Ike had work in the first set of the last three that we've looked at. Okay, it's going to be Ike again. We're never going to see a different stage. It could be anything here, Lyric.
Honestly, I'm expecting a different stage, but I'm also expecting one more game out of this Ike. I think in a best of 5, you can always rely on your main for at least 2 games. And you know what? Going to Pokemon Stadium 2 is a very interesting pick for me, at least. I feel like Samus and a lot of owners love this stage because of how wide it is, but also how you can kind of position yourself underneath that platform to get something going. But so far, it is going to be Yatagarasu, who's going to be on the tail end of receiving some damage, but not before getting the screw attack of their own. Jeez. Yeah,
lots of damage coming out on both sides, actually. And it is an interesting stage because this is a lot bigger, which typically, favors the zoner, right? Especially, Ike is not very fast. Ike Ike has good range, good power, all that stuff, but he's not the quickest in the cast, but definitely could see some ladder combos coming off the platforms as well, but I don't know what the thought is here, Lyric, but the first stock is looking pretty good for Raven King right now.
Yeah, gets the F tilt, going to be able to find the recovery right back onto the stage. Like we were talking about, was buffed before this game was done being patched, but now honestly, Raven King off to a really great start. 90, let's see if Yatagarasu is going to be able to stack on this damage, and so far it's going well, but now Raven King kind of stuck on the ledge, hanging out a little bit too long, and you're just not going to be able to grab that ledge.
Yeah, just a KO straight up right there. That angle is nasty from Samus, able to get the stock away from Ike. Raven King is moving a lot better, more comfortably. Maybe he likes the space because he's able to pick when he goes in. He has more decisions. On a tight stage like Battlefield, you're facing down that Zare so much from Samus, right? Or the missiles or the charge shot. They just cover so much of the stage, so having a little more room to move around can help out, especially if you're not that mobile like Ike.
The Nair back air is going to send Yatagarasu off stage. I love the DI out as well. Just saying, you know what, I know exactly what you want to hit me with. Yatagarasu, though, chasing with the up air, not going to be able to find anything. Raven King, though, just trying to land with the Nair. Gets the back hit, but can't get the follow-up. Like we said, these two have played before, so Yatagarasu definitely knows the classic Ike combos coming out of Raven King, but the dash attack not going to be enough. A little bit of stalling on the other side, but it is just going to be that F tilt, putting Raven King up 2 stocks to 1.
You know, you swing F tilt around enough, it's going to connect eventually. I think Yatagarasu was doing an amazing job playing around with that option up until that last one that was swung and hit. Really good job from both players there, but obviously better job to Raven King staying persistent with that option and having it pay off big time here. Now look at the damage. These platforms are so godlike for Ike too.
Absolutely, and like we said before, maybe just a stage pick that makes Raven King feel a little bit better. As that string gonna come in and do a ton of damage here. Yatagarasu trying to get an aerial out, but Raven King chefing it up right now with this sword.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the conversion right there again is gonna work out for Raven King. I'm saying, like, he comboed so well off of all those platforms, just his aerial strings in general. We had the one all the way left side to right, he had down throw, neutral air, up air, you know what I mean? Or down throw, up air, neutral air, which either way, you know, they kind of look the same. But either way, really, really good offense there for Raven King. What a turnaround there on a stage. Like we said, it is a bigger stage, so it's interesting that worked out for the chaser instead of the chasee.
And you can see already Yatagarasu immediately leaving the arena saying, you know what, maybe we don't want to go back there. Maybe we want to go somewhere else. It is going to be the Ike. Sticking it out, though, it is a best of 5. So we'll see who wins this very pivotal game 3.
I wonder if it's Battlefield again. I wonder if it's Smashville, actually, too, because I know both characters like that center platform for Ike. Okay, it's a small Battlefield?
Yes.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Take a world tour around our stages here.
It's true.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I love this stage, honestly. It was just added, like, randomly, too. I love that. Such a good addition to the game.
And you can also change the music, too. That's kind of, for me, what I really enjoy is that, like, this is such a good stage in terms of where the platforms are, but also just the height and the sides, and you can also change the music. But so far, the action is not stopping here. I love the way that Raven King just jumps at you so aggressively with all of those aerials. Most importantly, that fair and the nair up throw. Looking for the hard read on the up smash is not going to be it, but still, Yatagarasu can't find their way back into advantage.
Regrab right there, gonna get punished, but not hard punished. Missing the back air, down tilt again. Good use of the morph bomb right there. Contorting the hurt box of Samus just a little bit. No follow-up, hold on. Oh, tried to catch the far recovery with the up smash, but gonna be met with a forward tilt instead. Nice shot by Raven King. First stock going to the King, but reading that roll might be a quick retaliation here.
Speaking of reading rolls, though, Yatagarasu getting a lot of these down smash roll reads as well. So it's definitely something that Raven King has to watch out for. Going to use the recovery to go back to ledge, but can't escape that charge shot right to the face. We're even 2 stocks to 2.
Couple up airs here. Yep, just string them together. 33 on the board. Oh, the missed space right there. That could have been big damage. Raven King getting caught by a charge shot, a couple missiles. I like you said, Raven King is jumping a lot, and I like that for Ike in this matchup, not just to deal with the projectiles in the air, but also he can swing the sword and break a lot of the projectiles. Like, pretty much anything shy of a fully charged charge shot is going to get beat by it. We've seen, like, neutral air, back air. I love it. He's been ending these combos with back air. I like that a lot.
Yeah, this is what we like to call a custom combo at the end of the day, where it's just like you kind of just freestyle your combos all the way. Yatagarasu, though, gonna be able to find the forward air here, getting a little bit more charge on the shot here. But Raven King actually boarding the platforms and looking for a way to find this back air. It's not gonna come just yet. The punish, though, on the up smash is not going to be enough. But still, they're just, like you said, they're just beating each other up.
That up smash should have a win box on it. That's how strong it feels. You know, it should have pushed Samus off the stage, but there you go. Another cleanup, the back air, clean up the stock, setting it to 0. Oh, another D smash? Serious with the spacing? Roll reads, anti-air. Yatagarasu, a vulture with that move.
We're looking so close on this last stock so far. The recovery is going to get a little bit of space out, but Yatagarasu is going to be able to find the double grab into the forward air here. Looking for the bomb, he's not going to be able to do it, but using the Z-Words aerial, I think that's, you know, the formal term of it, to kind of space themselves backwards, just kind of like poking the bear, if you will, and then keeping themselves a little bit safer. But Raven King going to be able to find the Nair back air going all the way out there. Yatagarasu, though, going to be able to punish back with a little option of their own.
Teched right on top of the morph bomb there. Great pressure right now from Yatagarasu. How do you land? This is the problem area for Raven King. Look at that. Another screw attack. Yatagarasu relentless right now. He definitely knows that this could be the opportunity to win this set. In this game, which will help them win the set.
Yep. Up air not going to be enough here. Raven King looking for the loose back air, but it's not going to be enough here. Honestly, this set is so close right now in terms of percentage right now. Okay, hitboxes are going to trade, but it is going to be Yatagarasu's neutral air going to come out first. But it is Raven King who is going to be able to find the dash attack, extending the lead up 2-1 right now. But Hazmat, that game was so close. It could have went either way.
It was, and I gotta say, it's the grounded KO options from Raven King that are working out so well. Dash attack and F-tilt, really just catching Samus, reaching a little bit, honestly. Again, the range from Ragdoll is one of the best weapons that Raven King has in this matchup. Oh, run it. Oh, that was the fastest. Immediately, run that back now. That's what I'm saying. Run. There is no time. We're not talking about this. We're going. I don't care. What are your bans? I don't care. Run that back. We're going.
Yeah, imagine if Raven King had been like, wait, hold up, I'm actually banning that.
Yeah, wait, actually, yeah.
That would have been a little peeve.
He dips off 3 times just like real quick. Ike is gone. He's left the building. You know what else Raven King has been doing too? Is short hop like quick draw over the projectiles. It hasn't worked out, but I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
It's really one of those things that I like to call like a wishful thought. Like, oh yeah, in practice this could work, but because you go into free fall after quick draw, maybe not the most like aggressive move. Speaking of aggressive, Nair back air, Raven King teasing off stage, trying to find the fair. Yatagarasu still using the recovery to pick up off of the super armor on the up recovery. Can't find much else though.
Raven King makes Ike look so cool. You know, when I play this character, it's like, all right, neutral air up air, that's it. But he is custom combo wing. You know, like he is letting it rip all over the stage. Dash attack, yeah, I was gonna say, either that's a true punish or caught him either way. The stock is going down. Dash attack, gonna be the KO finder right there.
And charge shot, unfortunately, going to miss for Yatagarasu here.
See?
But, yeah, quick draw not going to be punished either. So, I mean, it's working, right? If it's not getting punished, it's doing the job.
It's a result of 0. Like, it's just more neutral. Like, it's true neutral. Oh, the back it up smash. Okay. Both these players playing clean. I like it.
Yeah. I usually, like, Dark Samus for me is not the one that gets those, like, combos like that, but that was insane. I've never seen a Samus hit that. That's very cool. Down throw forward air is going to be the pick, though. Here comes Raven King, going to be able to find the double up air. Looking for the back air. The Yatagarasu knows by this point in this set what exactly Raven King is going for, but another recovery onto the stage, looking good right now.
Yeah, something else about screw attack in this matchup. You know, Ike can safely pressure shield with his big sword. The other thing is that being able to punish screw attack if it doesn't connect with neutral air because it covers both sides of Ike, you just line it up is really easy. So Raven King's been doing a great job of that. But here we go, Yatagarasu, full control here. A lot of momentum on the side of Yatagarasu, but the next good hit from Ike can do it.
Yeah, speaking of next hit, I mean, Raven King looking for the forward air. Not going to be able to find it. I think what's very scary about Raven King is that he's not only positioning himself on the stage, but he's also going up to those platforms and trying to fish out the Nair through there.
Oh, no.
Recovery on the stage here, but it is going to be Yatagarasu's charge shot, letting them get back to stage, at least for the moment. Raven King trying to find this dash attack that has been working out for him so well, but it is going to be Yatagarasu going to be able to find back in.
Yeah, catching the spot dodge right there. Ooh, no punish on that tether grab whiff. Forward air for the ledge, getting aggressive. I like it. Yatagarasu. Oh, there it is. That actually worked. Oh, did it? Decent. There's supposed to be an up air, but Yatagarasu getting the better end of that wild exchange. Or, I mean, it really wasn't an exchange. Raven King didn't hit anything, so it really is a 0 for 1. But there we go. 1 for 1 blows being exchanged now. Stocks are even, Lyric. Potentially Raven King moving on through winners.
Yatagarasu, though, fighting back as much as possible in this one interaction, stacking on 44% before Raven King gets a turn here. Down throw, up air, back air has. That is a deadly combo. But Yatagarasu not giving up right now. Notice how they're backing themselves up into the corner. Now Raven King trying to find a way to approach, but Yatagarasu gonna get picked up by that down tilt. Not gonna be enough, and they're gonna be able to find a fair of their own, but here comes Raven King. Down throw, fair, up air. Wow, it's not going to KO? Interesting.
Actually a true Ike classic because it didn't KO. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so close. 91, though, against Samus, and it being that close is insane. Pump fake again, getting the grab, which is kind of bold because Raven King has been outspacing and punishing these grabs so well, just like that. Exactly like that. That's what we've been seeing before. Honestly, he was punishing it with quick drop from mid-range, which is wild, but Raven King realizing he was getting grabbed a ton, played around it, and then made it his win condition. I'm going to bait. As good as Samus's grab is, as good as tether grabs are in this game, they are very punishable if your opponent is ready for them, as Raven King was. What a god. Switching back to the Ike, actually, because he, like you said, Lyric, you pointed out at the beginning, his Joker was 0-2 in the last 3 sets, and he managed to win one with Ike before that. So switching back to the Ike, sticking with him after losing game 1 and making it work out. Love to see it. Love to see the dual main coming through, too.
It's 2 characters that you would never expect to dual main, right? Like, a lot of people kind of like dual main characters at kind of like the top of the tier list, or they have their original OG day 1 main and you know, then like an Aegis, right, or Steve. But you know, to hold on to Ike, especially for a lot of these zoner matchups, it's definitely not expected because there's a lot of other characters in the cast that do exceptionally well versus zoners, right? You have characters like Sephiroth, Palutena that kind of destroy zoners in the neutral, but you would never expect Ike. But from Raven King, you always kind of know.
It's funny too that it's like you said that it's Ike and Joker, and that he went Ike in that matchup that I feel like Joker does fine in. You know, like Joker's fast. I think, you know, it's more of a comfort thing, it seems like, at the end of the day. But you can see the counterplay so strong from Raven King. What a great set to start this off, honestly. We're going to keep working through our way through this bracket. So just, you know, again, an update, working through losers. You know, we already talked about the Plant Ditto and all that stuff. So we're going to keep going on. But we got Porter stepping up against Colonies here. So this is going to be Luigi against Young Link. And I feel like Young Link is on Luigi's list. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you look at matchups for Young Link and Luigi, I feel like Luigi's like, look, man, I don't know what to do here. Like, this is bad. Like, I just have no idea what to do. How do you catch Young Link? How do you get in that distance to get that all-important grab for Luigi?
That's very true. It's important to note as well that Colonies is ranked offline in his region of Ohio as well. But you got to look at the set and the game count too. 3 sets played so far, all wins. But it's also important to note no game losses so far coming out from Colonies. That goes to show how strong of a player he is. And I always love to look at the match too, just because, you know, it's PT, Donkey Kong, and of course Aegis. So you get a little bit of DLC. You also get a little bit of that base roster.
Nice mix right there. Love to see that too. It's just been, as Ultimate's gone on, especially this year, we've really seen people kind of grow into new characters and figuring out what matchups they want to play them for and how that's going to work and all that good stuff, because there's just too many characters to solo main in this game. I'm pretty convinced at this point that it's almost impossible, except for Light, you know, like he's the exception of the rule, basically.
Different type of player, but I to kind of like stack on that too, I've always said that you need at least 2 to 3 characters to have every matchup in this game covered, and that is a very light 2. Like, I still think that 3 characters covers the cast pretty well, but you know, where the Ultimate meta goes, because I've always said that we are not done figuring out this game yet. Just because the updates are done does not mean that every character has been fleshed out to its true potential. And I feel that way about a certain character called Pit, that we still have yet to see what Pit can do. But I'm a Pit believer. I'll always be.
I've seen enough of Pit, I'll tell you that much. I'm done with Pit, get him out of here. But I do agree too, because, and it's actually what Tweak said when the final patch was dropped. He's like, all right, now the game actually starts, like, because now nothing's gonna change anymore. Like, this is you know what we've got, which is great, and we're gonna work with it. And really like things are settled now. Things are consistent.
Right. That's just what makes the game cool at the end of the day. I mean, you look at offline majors and Belmont, who players have completely written off, are still getting top 8 over, you know, very highly regarded players. But regardless, it's not about the Belmonts. It's about another character that throws projectiles. It's about young Link and Luigi right now. Let's see how Colonies and Porter are going to do versus each other in winter semis.
We do wish it was about. It's always about the Belmonts. Let's get real. And Ken, of course, obviously. All right, let's get into it, though. Actually, Belmont's very, very good in this matchup. I think, honestly, Luigi's might consider it, I don't want to say his worst matchup, but definitely up there for sure. It's just... It's very similar vibes coming out from young Link, too. Uh-oh, the grab has been found, though. There's one.
Yeah, very interesting stage choice coming out from both of these players to go to stage 1. I feel like we're done through the days of, hey, let's just go to PS2. I feel like people actually trying to like counterpick each other now. But Porter actually playing it very quickly. Colonies, though, if you don't know much about him, he actually entered the Panda event, the Bamboo Battles on Monday, and did very well. But the way he links his hits together is just so methodical. It's very pretty. Gonna be able to find the falling hit of the back air into the up tilt. But as you can see, he's always going for style, but that might not do you well versus a character that hard punishes like Luigi.
That is one thing about young Link, is that his combos confirms into KOs. It does take a lot of precision, and if you're up by a percentage or two, they're just not going to work. I mean, that one obviously wasn't going to work either way, but up tilt, nice. Colonies, yeah, he's another player, too, who has been playing the same character since day one, which I love to see, but first stock going to Porter here. Big first stock.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Colonies, and the thing is about Young Link, is that landing with down air is nice, but on a character like Luigi who can punish, maybe not what you're going to be doing. Colonies, though, going to be able to find the forward throw here. Something that we don't usually see from Young Links a lot, but down tilt forward air, I love the way also that Colonies backs up once he realizes that the advantage is over. That Porter was kind of like telepathing, hey, I'm just going to go out, and Colonies didn't try and chase, and that's kind of the thing about Luigi. You have to be very careful. He's very tricky.
The grabs are being found, I gotta say. It's just they aren't getting capitalized on a ton by Porter, but I expect that. Oh! Well, looking for a roll in. Good pressure right here. Wow, that roll on, I don't even want to say away because it was just right on top of Young Link, but that roll was insane. Porter working out, up B this close to the side on Town and City. You can see why Young Link likes it. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, the hero spin off the side is always going to do a little bit of damage too. I want to talk about that last, platform conversation too, because if Colonies had hit the F smash, that definitely would have been shield break here, but it is going to be the hero spin right on the center stage, and now just approaching with all of these aerials, it feels like Porter just has to put themselves in a corner because they don't really know how exactly they're going to come out. Down tilt, oh, finds the arrow into the hero spin, not going to go up for the up air. I felt like that was it, but the nair not going to be enough.
Getting in the way, body blocking. I was going to say, I feel like this is a pretty easy edge guard for Young Link going out there with up B, but Colonies playing a little more reserved here. He does have a stock lead, so it's all good right now. So let's see. Neutral air, the follow-up. Oh, good. Get off of me with the plunger. Clean from Luigi.
Really good combo break. We can see that Porter's using here. Now Colonies honestly just has a bunch of options to pick and choose from. See? Forward throw once more. Definitely not going to be seeing the up throw. Town City a little too high the ceiling here. Has the bomb in hand, but honestly, Colonies, all you got to do is pick an option, and who knows what just happened there, but that option KO'd.
Very cursed windscreen right there for sure, right? And neutral air, if I had to guess, just knowing Young Link, I'm going to go ahead and guess neutral air. Like, I'm like 90% sure that was what was thrown out. As it always is with that character. What a strong option. Great job by Colonies, actually. Remember, lost the first stock, actually, and then played super well in the remaining 3 on the side of Luigi, so very nice stuff. We'll see what Porter has in the counter pick department, but I imagine we're going to see a smaller stage, right? I think bringing it a little bit close. I don't know, though. I feel like this matchup is just really tough.
The thing is about going close and comfy with a character like Young Link, so if we were to go to a stage like Smashville, for example, yes, Luigi can utilize that center platform, but then things like down tilt hero spin or the recovery is going to KO extremely early. Especially on like a smaller stage like that. So we're gonna see what Porter kind of is thinking about. Maybe we'll just go Town and City all 3 games. But the thing is, when you're Luigi, you have to get these early damage stacks with the plunger and the down air and the nair. You have to build that up all the way. So Porter definitely missing out on a couple combos there, but good on Colonies to hold strong.
Definitely. Some Some thought going into this counter pick too. You'd love to see that. Could just be town again too, honestly. But I think we're gonna want to see a change. Yeah, you never know.
Maybe we'll go to Smashville now. We'll get both Animal Crossing stages.
We'll see. Get them done. Yeah, it'll be interesting here, but let's see. Porter's ready. Colleen's gonna hop over shortly.
I wonder what the number 9 is. It says
is that his
Colleen's
Discord?
number 9.
Is that his Discord? That was my guess. Discord's 4 numbers though, right? Isn't it always?
Yeah.
It's always 4. So I would assume it's 999.
It could be an homage to Xenoblade Chronicles Colony 9, potentially. Not quite sure though.
Is he a Xenoblade's guy? I don't know. I know he's a baseball guy. I actually knew that.
No.
I know that.
Okay.
Anyway, enough about baseball. Enough about Xenoblade. We're going to PS2.
All
It was
right.
not on anyone's list.
Yeah, definitely not on either of ours. Like we talked about a little bit earlier, this is a zoner favored kind of stage. But honestly, when you're colonies and you're kind of scrapping like this, we'll see. But let's see if Porter's going to be able to find it. Oh, great job by colonies to hold the bomb just a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's gonna be part of this matchup that's important too. Is just holding on to the bomb can help you get out of some of those combos from Luigi. Not every time, but it can definitely help out. It's a good option to have. But either way, back air, off stage. Oh, good idea. Oh, almost reversed it there too. Good try by colonies. Down tilt. Oh, can't find the follow up though. So close right now, Larry.
Yeah, it's definitely like a lot closer, but also I feel like they're both trying to use their projectiles a little bit more. The Nair, though, not going to be enough. Colonies has the bomb once more, going to be able to throw it right in Porter's face twice. The recovery, though, Colonies couldn't find the backer to get the KO. Let's see. Can't get it either. It's getting a little bit sticky, as I like to call it. Both of them just can't find their KO option.
Yeah. Living large right here. Back throw. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's just going to do it, and it certainly does. Maximum rage on the Luigi. That's an angry Plumber right there. Able to take the stock.
Yeah, Porter too, recognizing that, you know what, if you're just going to play in this domain, but Colonies, unfortunately, the Nair's not going to be the strong hitbox, so it's not going to be enough to KO here. Trying to read the jump with the forward air, but Porter has telepathing a lot of rolls onto stage instead of going for the aggressive option up, like with the forward air. So it's definitely something that Colonies should probably adapt to a little bit more, but good on Colonies to find this stock, but we're in danger here, Has.
Yeah, there we go, fighting back. Luigi pressure in the corner. What a jump over the boomerang, too. Very nice stuff. Porter's playing neutral exceptionally well. Punish game's coming together, too, for the Luigi. It's looking a lot better here. So far, game 2, the counter pick is looking nice. Oh, he tried to catch him on the way down, but he was stuck on the platform.
Porter has to land, though, going to be able to make it back and even rolls through to the center stage. Colony's going to charge up the fire arrow for as long as possible here. Porter, though, trying to approach, but Colonies finds the Nair. Can't find the pickup, though. That's another back throw. It's not going to be enough to KO. Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
Porter throwing a plunger to get the gift there. That was really creative.
Yeah, he's done that a couple times, actually. He's looked for the plunger off stage and couldn't find it, but just enough power. Again, Young Link very weak at recovering, so... Oh, stuck in the stage, actually. Unable to capitalize all the way, though. Forward air. Gotta get that all-important second hit, and he does. Last stock coming up here in game 2, Lear.
Yeah, looking a lot closer than game 1. Porter definitely looking a lot more comfortable. Colonies, though, recognizing that Porter has been rolling onto the stage a lot, so utilizes the bomb and the hero spin right on stage. This is a lot of unanswered damage, as Porter now needs to get a very nice string, but I don't think Colonies is going to let him.
No. Yeah, trapped in the corner right here. Okay. Pressure on the platform has been so good for both these players. Shield's getting low here. Oh, misses the conversion. Like I said, the windows are so tight on the Young Link KO conversions. Here we go.
It was a combo that never was, if you will. But here we go. Finds the fire arrow. Cannot get the roll in to get the down air. This gives Porter some more time to figure it out. But it is Colonies just trying to find this Nair out of shield. It's not going to be enough. The fire arrow. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be the forward air. It's not going to be enough, though. Colonies just needs one more aerial to get things going. It is going to be the second hit of the forward air that does it. And Colonies now up 2-0.
All important second hit of that forward air. That close to the blast zone is certainly going to do it. Nice job. Colonies, like, had really good positioning and had really good thoughts going into that last stock. Couldn't find them, though, until that second hit of the forward air. So very nice stuff. Keeping his head on straight. It's so easy sometimes with a character like Young Link where you have these all-important confirms. If you're not hitting them, if you're losing them, it's easy to get in your own head about it, right? And let games slip away from you. Not Colonies, so he was ready for that. So Game 2 going to the Young Link there. And we saw how Porter is doing really well in neutral too, which is going to be one of the tough parts of this matchup for Luigi. So see if they can make any further adjustments here and be able to take down in Game 3.
I think Porter is getting closer and closer every single time. I mean, Game 1, we saw that one stock, and then Game 2, it was down to last stock. Also, a lot of the back throws are definitely getting a lot tighter, definitely getting a lot cleaner. We are going to be seeing a different stage, though. Potentially a different matchup. Who knows at this point? I'm not familiar with Porter, so I don't know if they play anybody else. According to their social media, they do usually stick it on Luigi. So let's see, like we talked about, potentially a smaller stage, because PS2 does cater to the characters that throw a little bit more projectiles. It does give them a little bit more room to kind of run back. But who knows? We can end up on Battlefield. We can end up on small. Who kind of knows?
Yeah, definitely thinking it out, because this is, I mean, you know, Porter loses this game, obviously going to be going down to that loser's bracket, which you already saw. There are a lot of talented players down there, so a lot to think about here. And even so, like, if you want to win this bracket, there's a really, really good chance you need to play Colonies again. If you're Porter, if you go down to the loser's bracket, that is. So it's either win now, which is great, win 3 games, or then you need to do it in loser. So either way, there's a lot of information to be obtained, things to think about here. But we're going to get into it now. Game 3 coming up. Porter against Colonies. Winner semis of the online qualifier of the Panda Cup here in the Heartland region. So let's get into it, Lear.
You definitely want to go as far as possible. This is the last online qualifier. We are going to town and city once more, so maybe Porter going to change up a little bit about the game plan here. We'll see. So far, going to be able to find the plunge.
Okay.
We haven't seen the full combo come to fruition just yet, but 71% definitely looking a lot better than some of the past games that we've seen out of Porter.
Mm-hmm. Cover here. Again, that plunger is so pesky. Going over the ledge, though. Good defense there from Colonies. Gonna get some offense started for himself here. A couple back airs. Nice way to do it. Oh, wow. What an interaction right there. The Colonies actually could have kept it going. Oh, no way.
Been insane. Colonies, though, unfortunately not going to get the tech, but still going up thanks to the bomb, but not going to drift close enough to grab the ledge here. It's going to be first stop going on over to Porter for the 3rd time this set. We'll see if the kind of, what's it called? The pattern comes to fruition where Porter takes first stop, but Colonies still just evening it back up so quickly.
Yeah. So far looking good for Colonies, right? Even losing the first stock, that was off a big grab, so Porter's going to have to find a couple more of those. So far, here's another one back air, goes out, cool 75, being deposited right on the onto Colonies stock there.
Porter, though, has Colonies trapped on the platform, at least for right now. Colonies, though, going to take the passive route, down throw, going for the back air, not going to be able to find it, but now Porter going to be able to use the jab, get something going. I like the attempt at, you know, fighting on the ledge here, down throw into the back air by Colonies, but it looks like Porter's a lot more ready for the boomerang.
Nice.
And there it is, the 1-2 chop, going to send Porter up 2 stocks to 1, and not a lot of percentage on the second stock.
Yeah, looking good for Porter in this game 3. A lot of potential here. Take the first game of the set, but still got to take that last stock. Colonies has made that very hard to do so far. See if we can keep that going. Neutral air. Okay. Fighting it out a little bit more. The soft hit of neutral air, honestly, looked like he could have gotten a little bit more there, too.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate, too, because we see a lot of other Young Link players like Skittle, like, just hit that out of shield. The down air, though, not going to be enough here. So here comes Colonies throwing out the fire arrows, but Porter going to throw out some fireballs, too. We're seeing a little bit of the change from Donor to, like, beat him up, but here comes the dash attack. Luigi dash attack, especially with Rage, is really strong here. And now Colonies going to be able to get stage control a little bit faster, but the spot the boomerang!
Best friend came through and saved the day. Hold on, it definitely saved the stock, and it might save the game. See what happens here. No follow-up again. There's been a couple of those situations where it's a scramble and Colonies just can't capitalize. Again, Young Link, just a pretty technical character when it comes down to it. Porter with the mix from the ledge. I love it.
Ooh, it is going to be the tornado that takes it for sure. 162% worth of rage. We are going to be seeing a 2-1. So like we talked about, I mean, Porter definitely getting better as the set goes on. Even going back to a stage that he actually lost on, which is very interesting too. So saying, you know what, I think I have a better handle on the way that you play. So let's just go back to the original stage that we played on, because I think I'll play a little bit better.
Yeah, we'll see. It's always interesting because, Colonies does have 2 counter picks to work with too, so you could try something out, and if it doesn't work, you can always change it the second game. But I have an idea. I think that Colonies already has a game plan ready in mind because this is a pretty polarizing matchup, especially against Luigi. It's pretty much just that you want to avoid one key thing, which is the grab. And if you can do that, you're looking pretty good. And you see, that was the difference in that game 3 is that Porter landed a lot of offense off of a couple opening grabs, 75%, 80%, and the positioning from holding down center stage and keeping him in the corner. So we'll see if Colonies can play around the grab a little stronger here in game 4 on his counter pick, but we'll see what happens.
We will see. Definitely a stage change. I can't imagine that we will be seeing any other characters than these 2 coming up. So we'll see exactly where we're going at this point. But like I said, I feel like if I'm Colonies, I want to get a little bit closer, a little bit upfront and personal, if you will. But we will see. I mean, it could be anything. Small battlefield. All right, so I was right. Get a little bit upfront and personal, if you will.
Great song, too. This always reminds me of Subspace.
Very
You get
good.
Link and Yoshi, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Great times. Great times.
That's
Anyway.
probably the Wii game that I have the most amount of time in. Fun fact.
Definitely. Oh, definitely. There's no question. That game rules. But either way, pressure in the corner here from Colonies. Feeling good on the counter pick. I assume he picked this song, too. Young Link player. I assume. Maybe not. Could have been RNG.
That would have been crazy if it's RNG too, but so far, Porter gonna be able to fight back. The plunger is going to connect here. Looking for the landing nair, but speaking of landing, it's gonna be Colonies getting the landing down air here, trying to find the second hit of the forward air, but still, speaking of aerials, the nair show coming out from Colonies at this point.
Double neutral air, yeah.
Yeah, but now Porter just fighting back with these dash attacks, but I'm waiting for Colonies to punish him a little harder, but the 1-2 chop again looking really good from Porter.
Put a parry, and then the recognition to get the jab block. I'm telling you again, too, like, one of the differences in the stocks here is being able to find a full conversion off of every hit. Those jab blocks are coming in big for Porter. I'd like to see Colonies hit some more text, but right now, keeping it even here with the stocks. We're going to ignore that bomb, too. We're just not going to talk about it. We're just going to move on. It's all good. You know what? Honestly, he might have done it on purpose to put himself out of the range of Luigi combos. Hold on a second. That was a brain blast. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was like, there's no way Colonies did that by accident, I mean, there's also this thing where sometimes I feel like commentators give players a lot of credit, necessarily when it's like, oh, I didn't even think of that actually. But I feel like in that case, definitely possible.
Okay, hero spin up. It's like a lot of the times when like top players and like mid-level representations of said character, like those players like on the local level, they're like, yeah, Fox's Nair is like frame 7, and then you ask like a top player, it's like, what's Fox's Nair? And they'll be like, I don't know, like I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, it just kind of works. Yeah, it's fast. But regardless, another back throw KO. Porter on the verge of evening this set right back up. 2 stocks to 2, but not if Colonies has anything to say about it. Hero spin not going to be enough, so Colonies has to get this KO very quickly. We saw before in last game how Porter was able to utilize Rage here. Down throw. Okay, great DI by Colonies. He wants no part of that.
Able to survive here too. I mean, Porter has been good with the grabs and off stage. The plunger, honestly, like the main tool for Luigi in a lot of different ways in this game. Neutral and edge guarding and getting grabs, obviously, the all important. So there you go. Regrabbing the bomb too here.
That was the first time also we've seen the strong hit of Nair actually KO too for the first time this set. Here comes Colonies though, does not want to bring this to a game 5. Gonna be able to find the triple fair here. So far looking fantastic. Going to be able to beat out the misfire with the bomb too. Colonies coming back with a vengeance, but here comes Porter with that dash attack. Let's see if they're gonna get a little bit cheeky off stage, but now once more we're kind of back to this Wild West neutral that I like to call it. One side of the stage the other.
Yeah, that plunger was just a hair away from connecting and KOing, honestly. But here we go. Colonies turn to talk. Trying to get out of the corner here. Porter getting comboed, though. Pinged all around. Can't find anything. Trying to create some space. I like how Colonies... Okay, well, that's one way. Oh, nice shot by Colonies there. Taking out the set 3-1. Clean. And that's it. You know what we'll call it? We'll score it a forced error, right? It's like in tennis, like you outplayed your opponent to the point where they couldn't return. So same thing. Forced error by Colonies. Good corner pressure, honestly, though.
I hate when sets end like that because that definitely could have went to game 5. That could have went game 5 last stock, last hit. And it could have totally went. You and I both know it. Chat knows it. Everybody at home watching it. They definitely know they could have won Game 5. But
Definitely
great on
could've.
Colony. We are going to be seeing Raven King colonies coming out, which is, I don't think, something that the Midwest sees that often too. So that one's going to be definitely a lot of fun to watch in winners finals. But I do believe we got some stuff to talk about if I am reading this correctly here. So Haz, why don't you take us away?
Oh, you want to know about Grubhub? All right, let me tell you about Grubhub just a little bit. You know, Panda Grubhub, they are teaming up, of course. So check this out. New diners, make sure you use code PANDA5 to receive $5 off your first Grubhub order of $15 or more. Not only that, but you get the Grubhub guarantee. And what that means is that you'll get your food delivered on time and at the lowest prices. Guaranteed, or they'll make it right. Again, that's on time, lowest prices, or they'll make it right. That is the Grubhub guarantee. So check that out. Use that code there, Panda5. Get it done. So, all right. I think in the meantime, though, did that live ad. Now I think we're going to toss a quick video ad. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back.
Chill. Grubhub delivers convenience items.
Grubhub delivers convenience items.
Grubhub delivers convenience items.
Grubhub delivers convenience items?
And welcome back to Panda Cup, the fourth and final Heartland qualifier before we take those top 32 point earners and go to that regional finale coming up next month in October. But before we get to the regional finale, we got to get through winners finals, and we are going to be Raven, King, and Colonies duke it out here. Porter and Astrobeat and Yatagarasu and MJI will be playing it out in losers quarters. We will be seeing those winners in losers semis after we get through finals here. But I'm super excited for Raven King Colonies. Both of these players are awesome offline. They're from the same region, but can you believe it? These two have not played that often.
Yeah, honestly, I thought we'd see a lot more data here, but it's all good. Either way, interesting thing again about Raven King is something we'll always want to look at and talk about when it comes to players who main more than one character is, looks like it's been a pair of Ike wins here. Only going Game 5 the first time and then 2-0 real quick the last time that they played during a monthly. So yeah, this will be pretty interesting here. And again, it's just interesting to me that Raven King likes to use Ike for the projectile zoner matchups. I think his spacing is just immaculate. The way he can maximize the range of his sword and use that to his advantage on a character that can't move very quickly, to be honest with you. He makes it look nice. So I wonder if we're going to see Ike again here, but I'd love to hear his thought process, honestly. We'll have to get that from him someday.
Yeah, for sure. Just as somebody who also plays a projectile zoner, I can tell you the one thing I never want to play against is range, and that is the thing that Ike has very much so, like you said with Ragniel, and just with the way that he's able to cover a lot of space very quickly as well with that quick draw too. So we'll see how it is going to go. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Joker if push comes to shove, but the last time that we saw Raven King earlier in the night and push kind of came to shove, he just figured it out with Ike. So who kind of knows what's going on in the brain of Raven King, but I'm excited to see how Colonies is going to be able to do against Raven King as well. And, you know, obviously just sticking on the Young Link all the way through, and I think last set was especially a good warm-up.
That, and I think something in this matchup too for Raven King is I feel like Ike can edge guard Young Link pretty well. Not that Joker can't, but I feel like just something as easy as a fair off stage could just be enough or back air. But yeah, either way, gonna get things started here pretty quickly. We already made our way to winners finals here, of course. A couple competitors left. Just an update in the bracket. Yatagarasu did end up knocking out MJI in the loser side of things. 3-1 going to a game 4. So Yatagarasu, the dark, very, very good Dark Samus, by the way. I had a lot of fun watching that player use that character, so we'll see. And then it's Astro Beat against Porter. Of course, Porter is the Luigi we just watched, and Astro Beat is a plant main, is what we're thinking. I don't know. Plant rules, so I'm hoping we see some more plant, but in the meantime, we're stuck. Oh, it is Joker. Okay, we're going to go Joker against the Young Link, so it's all good.
Making our stream producer change the
That's partially our fault.
Yeah,
because we predicted he was going to go Ike. That's our bad production. It's not on Raven King, it's on us. But game 1 starting up here. Joker against Young Link. Let's go.
This one's going to be a little bit more of kind of a beat 'em up, as I like to call it. But speaking of beat 'em up, Colony's already finding the first string out of here. Raven King trying to find the nair in, but we're going to see this hero spin punish from Colony's a lot so far. So now here comes Colony's just backing up. And I love the way that Colony's is going underneath the platform to avoid those Joker guns. Guns are such a good tool that I don't feel like enough Jokers use, but the down throw, not go up there for the up air. The boomerang hit, not going to be enough.
F-tilt looking for a tech chase. Raven King is so good at tech chases too.
True. Okay, hero spin, down air, up smash, and the down air to punish it right back. Colony saying, you know what, you can come up there with Arsene, but my sword's a little bit stronger than your little knife there.
Again, good punish on the hero spin. I feel like a lot of people rush that punish, but there you go. Tricky movement there. Not only get a little bit of damage, but feet back on the ground. Colony's coast to coast, so with the corners. See what the pressure is from Raven King. Good so far, but still hasn't found the stock, and there goes Colony's. Got to catch him again. Uh-oh.
Go though, great. I love the landing onto the platform, but great coverage by Raven King. Going to be able to use the get-up attack to cover it all. Here comes Arsene though, and honestly, Arsene pretty good at KOing. Gonna be able to find the up air.
Yeah.
But look at
That's what Arsene does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he just hits so hard.
Yeah, the big brother, if you will, just like kind of comes out and he's like, come on, he's over there, just beat him up. And that's kind of what he's good for. I do wish that Colony stayed on Angel platform for a little bit longer, because a lot of times players like to at least wait out the Arsene meter just because Arsene is so deadly there. But avoiding the AHA narrowly by bending to do the down tilt, it's very funny movement there. But Raven King now almost at 100%. Arsene nowhere in sight here, and Colony is holding this lead very strong.
Down smash again. Is Raven King just gonna get hit by every down smash in the game? Is that what's gonna happen? We saw it before against Samus, against his Ike, and now his Joker's running into it against Young Link. So again, not like the most conventional option in the book either. So there you go.
This is the classic Joker player. Just I'm gonna back air, and it covers both platform and the stage too. Colony's though on the verge of losing
Nice.
but goes to recover. It is going to be the Tetrakarn from Raven King that's actually going to send them ahead. Great stuff by Raven King.
Waiting out on the platform again too. Neutral air, not getting the sweet spot. Has to recover. Down air, nice. Wait, but Colony's unable to find a stock.
So unfortunate too, but here comes Raven King 175. This is definitely a stock that you need, and you need it now, Colonies. But going for the grab, it's actually going to get punished. Not too much though, but it is just Raven King being very sneaky with these nairs, and then coming in with the down tilt too, just to like slide right through. And as you can see, just not approaching anymore, saying, you know what, I don't need to force my advantage at all.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be the one to come to me.
This is what Joker does so well, is he can approach, and he has good combos, good fighting tools, you know, to get the party started, but he also can sit back and go to the gun a lot. AHA too, honestly, he's just good at making you approach, which Young Link does not like to do. That stock will drop, but a 70% lead is looking good for Raven King here. Probably getting Arsene before the stock is taken, but it's possible he'll end the game before then. But Colonies is looking strong right now, Lear.
Yeah, definitely had a little bit of a little glimpse of brilliance there, but unfortunately for Colonies, Ravenkin was able to recover here, finds the forward air, but unfortunately for Colonies, Ravenkin actually falling out. The Nair is not going to be punished, but here it comes, looking for the up air. Great air dodge by Colonies, finds the hero spin, finds the up air, but it's not the strong hit. It's not going to be enough. Tries to bait out the Tetrakarn, but Colony is going to be able to find the Nair here. The roll on the stage is not punished, though, so now Raven King going to be able to throw himself into advantage here. Getting a little bit scary off stage, but now Colonies has to play this a little bit slow. You have to be smart. Great air dodge, though, by Raven King. Just the back throw. Let's see what he can do here, but it's getting so close. The hero spin turns around, and that's going to be Colonies sealing that game one, but man, that could have went either way, and it was so close.
Yeah, I mean, what a job right there by Colonies to close out that game. Super clutch stuff. He was behind, again, 70% that last stock. Like, just able to close that one out. Again, Young Link, like, he can capitalize with Rage, too. He does have good, powerful hits like that, you know, able to close it out. So, very nice stuff by Colonies. That was looking like a Raven King game all the way there, coming up to the last stock. Got aggressive off stage, but we saw Colony's reversal off stage pressure before too, right? The Lynx are really good at doing that with their hero spin, so good stuff.
Now the question is posed: do we see the Ike? Do we get Ike out to kind of handle this zoner, or do you think Raven King is going to be stubborn? Will choose the stubborn route and stick it out with the Joker here.
Run it back. Let's see that one again. Same stage, same characters, no changes. Just going to mix up how I'm playing. Just going to play a little bit better. And it really did go down to last hit. It's not like something really fundamentally needed to change. It was very even. Coming down to the very last hit. Colony stealing that one away. See if we can do that again here. Game 2, same stage, same characters, same players. You already know.
Starting out beautifully with an up air string. Not going to be able to find the grappling hook extension, which means it's Colony's go time to get something started here. Percentages are about even at this point. Colony's, though, looking for the kind of rolling to be caught by the hero spin, but it's not going to be enough. Let's see. Throws the bomb, re-catches it, throws again, but here comes Raven King. Going to be able to find the forward air. Back air, looking for the weak hit back air with our Senless Joker, but here comes Colony's.
Oh, boy.
You know what I love about this set is that they are so willing to go off stage and trying to find these combos, but it is going to be Raven King finding the first back air.
I love it. Both these characters just have such good aerials. It can work out for them, as we're seeing neutral air, obviously, from Young Link. Seeing anything from Arsene, basically, too. Mostly the back air, of course, but here we go. 17. Oh, goodness. Oh, the Raven King. Combos are coming out so strong right now, Lyric.
Yeah, this is definitely an ouch moment for Colonies at this point. Trying to find the up smash, but it is just going to be Raven King saying, you know what? We're just going to keep playing off stage here. Hero spin, though, going to send Raven King all the way out, but it's once again not the strong hit of the up air, so it's not going to be enough. Raven King, though, sliding in to punish the up smash, but now just going to take it a little bit slowly as he uses the guns to land. But now Raven King has been very tricky with how they recover on a lot of these platforms. Sometimes it's a roll, sometimes it's a get-up attack, and I just don't think the Colonies has kind of caught on to the movement just yet.
Right, side B again. Raven King picking up the pressure here. This is getting out of hand for Colonies, too. Oh, and he avoids the Tetrakarn. That's going to be big. And the neutral air. What a tech, though. Both these guys are crushing it with their tech staying alive. The forward throw. What a scramble. Colonies, again, punching out that stock. Might have saved the game, honestly, but hold on. He's going to recover here. And he does, obviously. That's Colonies. Come on.
Just imagine if both hits of the F-tilt had actually hit there. It was just only one, but now here comes Colonies. A lot of Young Link Rage here. You were talking about how well this character works with Rage. As Raven King trying to find the combo, here comes Colonies. There's the strong hit of the down throw up air. It's not going to be enough, though. Here comes Raven King. Back throw is going to be a choice. Trying to use the guns to mix up Colonies off stage. Finds the up air. It's not going to be enough either with no Arsene, but Arsene is very close to coming out. There he is right here. Finds the Nair. Wow. What? Aegon, yep. That is a strong move.
I didn't think that was going to I mean, he was at a ridiculously high percentage, but either way. Oh, neutral air right through the projectiles. Oh, what a sequence. Oh, the gun to set up a little distance. That was so clean. But again, Colonies was ready to recover. As soon as he's gotten hit by Tetrakarn in that position a million times, so he was ready to rock right there. Still staying alive, though. Raven King, got to get around this corner pressure. He's returning the favor right here. Colonies is relentless in this corner.
Yeah, I'm loving it, too. But It is going to be fire arrow into the strong hit up air. Colonies has been looking for that all day, and I'm so glad it's shown up here in Winners Finals. We saw this a little bit earlier, Hazmat. We saw the Colonies kind of trailing behind by a little bit of percent, and Raven King very comfortable on this last stock. But here we go, gonna be able to find a string to start us off. Could go either way. I'm sure Colonies wants to go up 2-0 in the set, but going to be able to catch the landing with the down air. But now you have to figure yourself around Arsene. Great nair to get things started.
Yeah, how do you get out of that corner off that platform? Somehow Colonies did it, and fighting around that neutral area that's been so good at getting around the projectiles. Colonies, though, takes it down with a down air. Very clean stuff right there. Colonies, so clutch in this set so far over the last 2 games. Very, very nice. Down air that time, though. Getting it done.
That's the second time that we've seen that exact situation. Raven King comfortable at, half Arsene meter, below about 50%. And just Colonies is able to find the string into the tech chase onto the platform. Boom, down air next game. And it's so crazy because Raven King has been in advantage this entire time, has been the one starting the scrambles, finishing out the scrambles. The edge guarding's there, but then Colonies just sneaks right in with some hard reads and some great combos, and boom, we're up 2-0.
Is that the run it back again? Game 3, run it back?
This happens.
Yeah, and again, this is, it did really come down to that last hit when Raven King had a lead, too. Colonies is just outplaying him in the last stock, which is, to be fair, the most important stock. But here we go. Game 3, like I said before, same players, same characters. You already know what it is. Let's run it back.
Looking good so far coming out from both players, but it is going to be Colonies to get the first strike on the entire hero spin. Here comes Raven King, going to be able to find a nice aerial string of their own. But here comes Colonies. Nair, down tilt Nair, and the combo just keeps going. Arsene is going to come out about 20 seconds in. That's how you know that Joker needs help right now.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, forward air? I was going to say, I think that's going to do it. Colonies with a lead right now in the first stock. Gonna mix it up. Oh, he is mixing right now. His projectile pressure is insane.
Yeah, he's wilding, as we say down in Philly. He's wilding it up.
Yeah, he is for sure.
2 stocks to 2. Raven King, 37%. Arsene meter is online now, but Colonies, no fear at all, saying, you know what, you have Arsene, it does not matter. I want you on this ledge. I do not want you to come out of this corner here. Trying to land with the down air, and Raven King trying to find the F tilt, but it's not going to be enough. But extending themselves is going to allow for Colonies to be able to get the back throw here. Looking for the second fair, but it is going to be Raven King not fighting anything. These offstage scrambles have been so interesting.
Yeah, I think he was looking to combo off the boomerang right there too, but still, Raven King, it's time for him to clutch up, you know what I mean? Before, it's always been Colonies trying to return the favor back to Raven King, but now Raven King playing on the back foot a little bit, especially in the game 3 when he's down 2 games. See how he responds right here. The tempo, he's keeping up with him though. He's doing a good job. Again, these two just aerialing through each other's projectiles has been so good on both sides, so that's why you see, even though gun and arrow and boomerang, all this stuff, hold on, forward air? I don't know. Even though those projectiles are good, they're both playing around them so well.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. I was going to talk about that too, but it is going to be the forward throw coming out from Raven King, going all the way down there for that back air. It's not going to be enough, as the roll is going to take Raven King back into center stage here. Raven King trying to find the landing, but will not find the up smash. Going to be able to alleviate some pressure though. Can't find much though. Honestly, they're both wanting their options so bad, but it is going to be Raven King finding the guns, but Colony is going to make it out of the scramble alive and okay.
Yeah, the boomerang again coming in clutch. It will bring up some action there, but now Colony's done a great job getting off these platforms against Arsene, but this time actually might not be able to. Looking for there it is, Tetra card. Only a matter of time before Raven King starts hitting those a little bit more. Colonies did a great job avoiding them up until now, and again, the retaliation. Dead even in this last stock right now, 0% to 0%. Let's see what Raven King has left in the tank here if Colonies can clutch this out. Again.
These are two players that you would not expect to just see a quick 3-0, especially on the side of Colonies too. Here we go, going to use the Rebels guard to get some Arsene meter back. Definitely wants Big Brother soon as possible here. Looking for the Nair. This is going to allow for Colonies to get something started. Down throw into the up air, going to be able to get the reset and up. Not going to be it, but man, was that close.
I thought he was done for sure, but here we are, still alive, still living. Oh, wait, that one though, forward air? All right, how's Colonies doing this? Hold on. Okay, not for sure. Okay, hold on. Fool me once, fool me twice. The third time though, come on, that's gonna do it. Again, 2 Tetrakarn KOs off stage. It's just gonna be such a problem for Colonies, and I don't want to say it's like RNG, but when Raven King doesn't have Arsene in a position to counter off stage, you just don't have that option, which is so powerful and important in this matchup. So, not that it's RNG, because like, you know, you have to win neutral with Arsene to get them off stage and all that stuff, but it does play a factor, because Raven King has definitely gotten Colonies off stage before without the Tetrakarn available. So, just definitely an interesting piece of this matchup, and see how both of them continue to play around it here as we move on. So, could be a Raven King reverse 3-0. That is on the table now.
It's definitely on the table, and it's definitely possible. I think we 100% are getting a stage switch, but do you think now that Raven King's a little bit more comfortable here, will we see the character switch at this point? It could be, you never really know.
Yeah, that has been on the table too for a while, so. But looks like the Ike's doing well. Looks like the Joker's doing it well enough now to keep the Ike away. So
you wanted to.
We'll see. I know. Yeah, a little Freudian slip for sure. I like his Joker a lot too, honestly. But his Ike is like, you know, it's clean. But either way, I'll be happy to see once we know where we're going, actually, because Raven King was happy to run that back, I think, for the rest of the set, honestly. But Colony's putting some thought into it.
Yeah, but the thing is though, when you find that your opponent is getting momentum, the last thing that you want to do is just kind of just let them go and like get the fire started again. So let's see where we're going to go. It is going to be the same characters, but will it be the same stage? I highly doubt it.
I don't think so.
Maybe something a little bit more close quarters, maybe. Okay, so the complete opposite of close quarters. Going to Town and City, what I like to call a projectile character safe haven, because if you choose to play a little bit more passive, there is no way that it's easy to approach.
Ooh. Up tilt barely not connecting. A little bit of a scramble right here too. Oh, trying to cover everything. I think he thought the arrow would cover everything and then run up hero spin would cover the tech away, but either way, both players looking good here, around mid 40%. Down air, okay. Arsene's gonna come out right here too, though. These whip grabs, I feel like they're gonna come back and get Colonies at some point.
Yeah, I think so too, but it's definitely getting a little bit wishful here. The hero spin is going to be punished by the Arsene back air. It's not going to be enough though, but Raven King recognizing that it wasn't the safest go out there. Colonies though, going to be able to punish the F smash with the back throw here. Raven King definitely throwing out the Tetrakarn a little much now, so I think if Colonies is able to punish effectively, definitely will be able to get some mileage for it, but Tetrakarn once more going to bring us our first stock about 1 minute and 5 seconds in.
Hold it down too. We're talking about how good that Tetrakarn is going to be. Air, up air, almost. I love that too, because you can cross up the DI. Sometimes people deal DI for like forward air anyway, or down air, or something like that. Oh, hold on. This could, what? Oh my goodness. The air dodge onto the platform was so good. That was so sick.
Yeah, got the footstool too off to the side, but it is going to be both players living it out here. Colony's trying to find this first stock, as now Arsene is going to be online at Raven King at 156. The Nair dash attack comes right through, and now Colony's just trying to find this first stock, but like you were talking about, a lot of these grabs are not going punished just yet, but they will be very, very soon.
Grab, and he just tossed him off stage so he can counter. That's what he did. He tossed him off stage so he can counter, 100%. And even though Arsene was running low, what great awareness there from Raven King. That was so smart, because he could have got more damage on stage, which is great, especially with Arsene. But he knows his win condition. That was so good. Uh-oh. What a reversal.
Yeah, that was a great reversal too. It definitely wouldn't have KO'd, but it was definitely a very well-placed back air. But just, you know, when sometimes the stage transforms, a little bit of a different story here. Colonies, though, trying to find the up tilt to potentially get the back air here, but Raven King going to use the guns, get a little bit of movement going, but now...
What?
Okay. You know what?
Skirted right by Joker. He's skinny.
Okay. Who has Arsene ready to go, but let's see. Like you were talking about, has the gameplay of just throwing Colonies off stage and then just tetrakarting, that's a new verb, the recovery has been working out pretty well. Let's see if it's going to happen one more time. Down throw into the back air. We could be seeing it. 3 in a row. And
We
our
found-
first game 5.
We found the win condition for sure. I mean, Raven King, I think he's always known it, but I think Colony's played around it really well. But now Raven King has learned exactly what the options are, how to move around them, and it's like, Young Link has a bomb, he's probably going to throw it at you to try to create some space, but if you avoid that and then get in the way anyway, it's going to be a KO. So very nice job there by Raven King. Again, the edge guarding is just looking so good for Joker in this matchup.
Right. Absolutely. And at this point, we can't even chalk it down to stage because Raven King's game plan is so obvious at this point, saying, you know what, just get off stage and I'll just kind of like pinpoint where you are, boom, down special, and you're done for. So let's see if Colonies is going to bring out a brand new character. Maybe we will be going to a different stage, but definitely a lot to think about right now.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. That's the, one advantage that you have is when you win the first 2 games that you can choose two different stages as your counter pick before the set is over, if it goes to that game 5. But the problem that opens up with is like, do I really want to change the stage? Do I just change how I'm playing? Where almost offers you more questions than answers, right?
Right. We'll see though. Colony's back in the arena. Raven King. This is why I said that this is my favorite region, because it is so close. It's so close between all of our top point earners that you cannot tell me the definitive player who's going to be winning that regional finale. It could be Raven King, it could be Colonies, it could even be a Tata as well, who's part of this region too. There's a lot of strong players from this region. It is going to be a matchup.
Like we said, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Ontario, Canada, and Wisconsin is the region we're working with today. The Heartland, of course. The fourth online qualifier, the 5th game of this set. Let's get into it. Winners finals. It's going to be a big set between Colonies and Raven King. Let's go.
Yeah, starting out on small battlefield too. It is going to be Colonies finding the first hero spin, but now tacking on that damage from Aha. Let's see. I mean, Raven King giving the respect. I love these B-reversed Ahas coming out from Raven King too. We haven't seen them just yet, but Raven King's grappling hook, unfortunately, unable to continue the combo here. So now it's just Colonies trying to find a way in. Will take the jab to just poke the shield out, but it just looks like Raven King is still in the driver's seat just from this one neutral.
Looking strong so far, but this grab could be pretty big here for Colonies, trying to set up around the gun movement. I like that. The boomerang was covering the left side. Colony said, I'll cover the right side. This is easy.
Forward throw is going to be the option, like we talked about a little bit before, but with no Arsene, this is the time for Colonies to be able to recover. Hero spin, moves out the boomerang, but I wish the Colonies had played it a little bit more aggressive here. Bomb arrow into the Nair, it's not going to be enough. So here comes Raven King, the first F tilt. Let's see, Tetra
nice.
bomb, it's not going to be enough. There you go, Colonies, get a little bit different going up in here.
Yeah, that worked. It bounced off the stage, too. Like, I just really like it. Colonies has been going for that, but Raven King's been able to outmaneuver it. Taking a different angle on the way back is working out. Almost taking the stock there, too. Arsene is gone. This is huge for Colonies. This is a very big stock between both these players. Ooh, using I like that, the Rebels guard. Hold on, I was going to say, that felt like bad.
Yeah, that bomb did so much meter there. But now here comes Raven King. This first stock is not going off easy as Colonies hits the reverse Nair here. The Aegon not going to be enough. So now Colonies just has to figure it out, but the sliding down tilt actually going to take this first stock for Raven King. And now Colonies going to wait out the Arsene meter like I had alluded to before. Arsene won't be around much longer.
Ooh, these down tilts are hitting, going right underneath the projectiles. 2 down tilts, 27, onto the second stock for both players. Let's go.
Back here. Okay.
Ooh.
See, this is what I love about Colonies. He's got a little bit of mix that you just never expect, especially with Young Link. But it's going to be the up throw into the up there. But Arsene is back out and hungry for vengeance here. He's Raven King. But just going to nair right again into the hero spin up air. I think what's going to work for Colonies here is keeping it simple. So just getting those 1-2s and then saying, you know what, I got my option. Boom, done. Look at this. Beautiful reversal from Colonies from the past 2 games. We're already chilling.
Huge situation again, too. I mean, both these players have fought back and clutched out games here, right? It's been back and forth. Raven King trying to make a reverse 3-0 happen. Colonies trying to prevent that fate from happening, of course. But right now, Raven King has to play catch up. And this is a good position for Colonies, because even if he loses the stock... Oh, hold on. I was going to say, not that fast. Like, at a medium pace, he might not have to face Arsene again for the rest of the set, which is really good. Like, this is good timing for the Arsene to come out. You can tell Raven King is feeling the pressure just a little bit. This damage is chipping away, though, with the Arsene. Looking good right now looking great right now for Colonies.
Yeah, Colonies doesn't even want to lose this. The down smash, not going to be enough here. Colonies, though, going for the grab, and now Raven King gonna be able to capitalize off of it, but unfortunately, off of the fair, Colony's gonna go too long. Great get-up attack, though, by Raven King at this point. There goes Colony. Forward air, gonna be able to find it, but bomb it. Oh, here comes our send. That's massive.
What?
But unfortunately, the last hit of the hero spin is not going to be able to do enough here. So it is just going to be the rapid jab. Colony is taking it more passive. I'm surprised. I would have ran up there.
Oh, that should be a stock. Oh, no! He goes high, actually. Colony's mixing up Raven King in a situation that has been checkmate for the last 2 games. Dash attack, though. Is he going to be able to do it here? Yeah. Side B's going to take it down. You can get off the platform, too. Doesn't have to wait out the Arsene. Let's start scrapping here. Who's going to clutch it out? Oh, the up. Oh, my god. That was so smart. Oh, there you go. Okay. First one didn't get it done. Second one does, though. Love the callouts from Colonies to close that out. Wow, what a game 5 that we just had on our hands there. Game 5 last stock. Doesn't get much better than that. And, like, it was last stock, but Colonies was fresh in the stock, but it didn't matter throughout that set. Sometimes Raven King had a huge lead in the loss, so other times, you know, Colonies, same thing could happen to him, too. So, very good set between these 2 competitors, too. I imagine the 1 and 2 seeds of this bracket.
So, if we're looking at it, but that's actually considered an upset for Colonies, too.
Yep.
Like we talked about, the lifetime head-to-head is 2-0 in Raven King's favor. And you gotta ask yourself, what would it have looked like if it was Ike instead of Joker? Maybe we'll be able to find out if Raven King is going to be able to make it back up into grand finals. There will be Colonies taking the glory right now, ceiling at least 70 points, which is pretty big here at the Panda Cup. But let's go down into loser semis. So 2 players that we saw before in winner semis are now going to meet each other in loser semis for the first time here in the 4th qualifier online. It's going to be Porter the Luigi versus Yatagarasu the Dark Samus. So this one's going to be a little bit interesting. And these 2 have never played before, but you know what has? Look at the character per win percentages. It is even at 61%. I have never seen that before.
Yeah, actually, me neither, too. And it's interesting as well because I feel like Porter's really being put through the gauntlet of zoners here, right? Young Link into Samus, like that is really tough, a really tough draw for Luigi, which is bound to happen in a game with so many characters and so many different players. So, obviously, you know, looking pretty good here. 3-1 actually over Astro B. I wish we could have watched that set, honestly, because I do love watching Plant play. But either way, beating some really good characters here, especially the Aegis, and we see earlier actually beating Glint as well, Young Link, so truly has been playing against zoners all night, and Colonies, of course, too.
Yeah, but let's look at Yatagarasu's run as well. You got Sora. Your favorite character has Sora. Getting a win over Sora and Pokemon Trainer.
Nice.
And Aegis 2.
Let's go, Yatagarasu. Good win over Sora. That's right. That's right! Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Good win by Yatagarasu. But it is going to be an interesting... Typically, and I mean, these are 2 original Smash characters. You know what I mean? They've been in the game since 64. Luigi over time really has... Samus has always been the zoner. You know, like that is like the classic zoner archetype. Even the Mii Gunner is like kind of based around Samus for a large part. Luigi has slowly transformed into this grappling monster that KOs you off of 1 grab, right? So we'll see how that goes, because typically the keep away game and the winning the neutral in that way and trying to force that interaction usually goes the way of the zoner. But we've definitely seen Porter play really well against Colony's zoner earlier tonight, so we'll see how that goes.
For sure. It's going to be definitely a game 1. Let's feel it out. Let's see who's going to be able to find their combos. Because a big thing on Porter before was Porter was not able to get warmed up until kind of that 3rd and 4th game where we were really able to see them. But when they both forced themselves into the corner, Yatagarasu and both Porter, they're both kind of looking for those back throws. Now, granted, one KO is a little bit harder than the other one, but we'll see how that kind of stage play kind of, you know, pans out here. I'm excited to see how this one's going to go, too, because I want to see Porter more warmed up in this game 1 than in a game 3 and a game 4.
Definitely. See what happens. Both players on their mark, ready to go here. Game 1 coming up pretty soon. See what happens.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Then you got Raven King again. So if Yatagarasu wins this, gets to fight Raven King again, And who knows if they are going to be going Joker or Ike. So let's see how this one's gonna go. I'm sure Raven King kind of waiting in the wings, just menacingly, just kind of looking above, saying,
Yeah, he's chill. He definitely wants some revenge too. I know he wants to get that run back against colonies too. So we'll see what happens. So these players, once we get started here, but either way,
taking their time just as zoners do, right? Just, you know, we're on their clock. They are not on our clock. Regardless, though.
Chilling, yeah.
I think, hey, there it is. I was about to say, the regional finale, coming up on October 14th or 15th. I believe it's the 15th, for this specific region. And once again, if you guys are in North America, you guys can check it out, start.gg/Panda Cup, to see when your region's finale is, so you can cheer on your friends or your favorite player. But so far, it is going to be Yatagarasu finding the full charge shot and the dash attack, 40% in 10 seconds.
Yeah, Yatagarasu happy to sit back and charge these charge shots and force Luigi to approach. Here you go, one big opening though, it's all Luigi needs. Okay, just like that, 70%, you know what I mean? A tie game.
Hitboxes are going to trade though. Yatagarasu taking the Tether Express, if you will.
I like that, that was sick.
Yeah, a little bit.
First class on that one.
True. Going to use the screw attack, trying to find the fair too. Porter though using the fireballs, but I love how Yatagarasu is spacing out with the Z air. I think the Z forward air, something fancy like that. But here we go, Yatagarasu trying to get the screw attack. Finds the charge shot. Great start.
Man, in the projectile war, Luigi loses every day of the week against this character. But I like the way Porter is using. Oh, the morph bomb's also breaking up that. Oh my goodness, this is looking tough for Luigi. Breaking up the Cyclone, saving a life, saving a stock. Samus still living here. Yatagarasu, regular Samus too, by the way. Mix up.
Yeah, that's true. This is the first time that we're seeing the regular Samus and not the Dark Samus come out, but it is going to be the Luigi Cyclone, the down special, actually going to take this first stock. But Porter already at 85. Here we go. It's always this forward air into the jab 1-2. So jab does a pretty good job of breaking. Sometimes you just walk away from your problems. I love that.
What was that?
Just walking.
Looking like Cola Samus, remember that?
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. Pressure now at the ledge. This is where Samus is so good in this position. Luigi trying to fight his way out is going to be tough, but if Porter gets a grab magically somehow, it could just be a stock, honestly. Oh, the misfire. Huge. Oh, that's it. All right.
I think what makes Yatagarasu Samus really fun to watch is that they're approaching while charging the charge shot. I feel like a lot of the times Samus players will throw themselves into the corner, but Yatagarasu is approaching and making sure that they're constantly closing the gap and making Porter feel uncomfortable here. There we go though, Porter trying to find the grab, but here comes the chop. All right, we got a nice little string. Finally finds the back air here. Porter needs to find a way to finish it off and going for the misfire on the getup. That wasn't there, but that would have been cool.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, Luigi base, you gotta go for it sometimes, right? So here we go. Pressure now, moving through here. Actually, Yatagarasu, I like it. Dealing with the projectiles well here.
Ooh, finds the dash attack. Not going to be enough, though. Yatagarasu getting kind of tripped up by some of these fireballs. But now Porter just kind of, at this point, needs to find an answer. The reverse nair, not going to be enough. The down special, aplenty. But going to go a little too far. The trade, not going to be enough. But this allows Yatagarasu to get a charge shot ready to go. But Porter going to go a little bit too high at this point. Screw attack? Oh, only up air, no up smash.
Wait, there goes Yatagarasu just dropped that stock off on the right side. What happened? What the heck?
Unfortunately.
I was watching the Luigi, and the stock was gone.
Okay. That's kind of how Luigi goes, right? Sometimes you're just
True.
Oh, it's going to be the tilt that does it. Is going to be Yatagarasu taking game number 1 here in loser semifinals. Utilize the Samus here. But definitely looking like a very fast-paced game for 2 characters you would not consider to be played dirt.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is like in this matchup, you can see trying to use fireballs is a good idea, but it seems like what happens is they either clank or lose out straight up to Samus's better projectiles. And when that happens, when they clank, the grapple beam in the air definitely is a really, really good option. You know what I mean? That grab air, very, very good.
The grab air.
Grab aerial. That's the official name.
All right, I'm going to call it the grab air from now on. It's
That's what
now
I'm
coin.
reading. That's what I'm reading. I don't know. But that's misleading because there are grab airs like Wario's neutral beam, right? Like that's a grab in the air. So I'd call it the grapple beam because that's the name of Samus's gadget that does that. Either way, grapple beam in the air is very good.
Let's see if we're going to go back to PS2. We're probably going to change scenery here. We haven't seen these players play any other matchups or any other characters today, but it is going to still be the regular Samus, no Dark Samus switch. So we'll see how this one is going to go. But regardless, I want to see where we're going. Small battlefields. Always there.
Ooh, good song too. Here we go.
It's always this opening string by Porter that just can't get the finisher, and that's kind of what's heartbreaking for me because whenever Porter gets the plunger and you're just like, oh no, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, there's no finisher.
Yeah, it's just tough. I mean, combination of DI weight, all that good stuff. It's just a lot to keep track of. But right now, Porter doing an amazing job. Neutral and advantage save, fully in control here. How's he going to close out the stock, though, is the question, right?
Beautiful start already, though. Porter, 27%. Yatagarasu taking the time.
Wow.
It's going to be the screw attack up that does so much shield damage. I don't think I've ever seen screw attack do that much shield damage in my life.
It crunched that shield. It just ripped it apart. But here we go. Down B. Pressure situation in the corner. Okay. Yatagarasu fighting out of this corner again, too. Up, rise, turnaround up air. That was very clean by Porter. Porter's playing very, very well in this game, too. And gets the stock, too. Last of the Cyclone, the only one that matters.
It's always just this adaptation that comes around a little bit later in the set. 50% though on the first stock. Here comes Porter trying to get the grab, but it's not going to be enough. Still stacking on a bunch of damage though, 36% before the screw attack onto the platform here by Yatagarasu. Has to try and find a way to get out here. And now Porter just utilizing the platform, trying to find a way in. Couple down tilts, going for the grab, but Yatagarasu wants no part of that. Going to scrap with the forward air, and now Porter going to charge up the misfire, but it's not actually going to be a misfire, unfortunate.
Yeah, just trying to mix up the recovery there, but being able to be at a nice safe distance and get the tether grab is very, very nice for Samus in that situation. You can also react to the, at that distance, you can react to the misfire if it does happen, so. Smooth movement around the platforms, and honestly off the ledge too. A lot here for Yatagarasu, but still hasn't been able to find a stock, honestly. For all the smooth movement, Porter's just definitely outplaying right now, but the down smash clean from Yatagarasu. One of their go-to options, honestly, to get KO'd.
Going to be, definitely getting a little bit, tricky, too. Potentially trying to read the roll out with just the missile randomly. But now Yatagarasu able to turn this match back in their favor in terms of percent right now. Tries to cover the roll, but it will be just the charge shot and the down smash. Again? That stuff was gone.
It has just happened so fast, and that's the thing with this matchup is usually it's Luigi taking the stock super fast, but even then, look at Samus is living.
Okay, up smash, not going to be enough here. Yatagarasu going to tether on. Porter trying to get a little bit more aggressive. They're both just throwing out down moves, down tilt, down air, down special at this point from Porter. And now Porter just needs to get this first stock, but still Yatagarasu with the screw attack. It's not going to be punished by the dash attack. And this is not the character you do not want to let a build rage. The up tilt going for the up air, but that could have been Cyclone. Oh, that's
checking the ledge,
yeah.
Gonna do it, push right to the corner there, gets the KO. Even stocks here. The grab is obviously very scary from Luigi as always. Oh, nice. The super missile too. I like it. The smash version. Hold on. Big damage. At least 70. Oh, is that a KO? Grounded? That did KO? It was close. Nice job by Porter clutching it out in the corner. Very good stuff. Getting the grounded up B2, making it work. You saw the aerial one didn't KO earlier, but he's able to keep his feet planted, get the perfect combo, and that's the way it goes against Luigi. You can play as well as you want for those first two stocks. But once he gets you down to your last one, and if you're unable to get him done, if you're unable to KO him and he gets a grab on you, it can be a disaster.
So glad we finally got to see that coming out
from
Porter. We have not seen that yet, and we know that Porter is very capable of hitting it. So just finally getting to see the finisher, beautiful stuff. It is going to be tied up at 1-1, so we will see what's going to happen next. But I'm so glad Porter was finally able to see the combo into fruition here. You know what? This player is just a adapt as we go type of player in the set, and I have to say that is definitely not a bad thing. It's definitely something that you always have to be watching out for because they're definitely adapting as the time goes.
Oh, for sure. And I think as a good Luigi, that's so important to do, especially you are going to be facing a lot of zoners. A lot of people are going to counterpick you into tough matchups, so you need to be able to adapt above all else, to be able to find those grabs, to be able to fix your combos, to be able to get your edge guards, to recover. There's so much to keep track of with, I mean, all characters in this game, but we're talking about Luigi specifically. It can be the difference between winning a game or losing a game very quickly. So game 3 coming up here, 1-1. Yatagarasu against Porter. It's going to be Samus against Luigi. Let's go.
Yep. Looking so far to be the same pacing that we saw last time. Yatagarasu, though, coming out of the gate, swinging a little bit. Porter going for the grab, but it is just going to be the charge shot combo. And once again, covering with the down smash. Yatagarasu doing a great job of utilizing that down smash to cover a ton. But speaking of coverage, Porter using the green fireball to cover a lot of these missiles. Great parry, too. But now Yatagarasu just trying to find a way to end this stock. But Porter potentially on the reversal with the dash attack.
Uh-huh. Okay, up B, going right to the ledge, too, avoiding any damage and fighting their way out of the corner. Here we go. Grab. It's a pressure situation. What's it going to be? Yatagarasu going to find a stock here?
Looking so close. Honestly, Yatagarasu just kind of backing up at this point, too, playing a little bit more passive, but just walking away from the plunger. I love the way that they come back to stage every single time with that tether cancel because they're never dropping low. They're always just using it as a way to get a little bit of momentum going back in. But now Porter looking to find it, trying to find the up tilt. Not going to be enough here. But dash attack, Porter's doing a great job of bringing this back very slowly and methodically. But the down smash will take that first stock here as Yatagarasu going to pull ahead.
Definitely. And again, we're seeing that down smash is just the go-to option for Yatagarasu. Tether grab, barely whiffing right there, but now it's Porter's turn to talk. But yeah, Yatagarasu's done an amazing job fighting up the ledge. Samus does have the options to do it too, especially with that forward air. It's so good. And now it's looking even better here for Yatagarasu. No conversion there. Still living.
Going for the ledge battle there, potentially into the back air here. Here comes Porter, though, just trying to find this first stock. The up air is not going to be enough here, but the green fireball is going to send them off. Oh, going for the ledge fight once more, but it is going to be the screw attack that actually beats it out. Porter now kind of losing a lot of leverage on the second stock here. Yatagarasu now only going to lose their first stock about 2 minutes and 10 seconds in.
Right. Neutral air pressing off stage. Again, we're seeing the corner pressure here so good from Yatagarasu, but Porter's been able to mix it up well. The patience paying off there, not getting hasty and jumping into the forward air, inching his way back towards center stage. There he goes, hustling too. Oh, this could be a big payoff. Nope, okay. All right, well, either way, it's all good.
What could have been.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yatagarasu, though, full charge shot, and when you come aggressively up from the ledge, that is going to be just an easy sighting here. Yatagarasu has barely taken percentage on this second stock and already looking to just extend this lead. My goodness, the charge shot into the missile too, but here comes Porter trying to get something started here, but the screw attack constantly being used as a combo breaker. Yatagarasu definitely in the driver's seat for this game.
This is just textbook good Samus play. The projectiles are great, the conversions even better. Just really good stuff from Yatagarasu here. Trying to recover now. Again, still aggressive up the edge, even if not using forward air or charge shot missile or anything. There you go. Try to create some space. Again, another get up attack showing, hey, Porter, you're being pretty aggressive here, so.
Nair coming out once more. Yatagarasu has the ledge covered here, but you hang out a little bit too long. And that's going to be Yatagarasu going up in the set 2-1. That down smash has been the hook, line, and sinker this entire set. And a very key pivotal move in Yatagarasu's edge guarding. And you wouldn't expect that coming out from Samus, where, you know, she's kind of banking on charge shots, missiles to hit, maybe run off fair, but it's just coverage with the down smash, reading rolls onto the stage, or just catching you hanging there a little bit too long. So good on Yatagarasu for going up 2-1, but Porter has been in this position before.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, Porter bounced back really well in game 2 as well, right? Like, it was looking pretty grim there in game 1, but it's just the nature of the matchup too. It could just be so volatile one way or the other. Is Luigi getting the grabs is basically the big question. And I guess the follow-up question is, how big are the conversions afterwards, right? Does it lead immediately to a KO? Is it 70%? And sometimes we saw, you know, it was only 10, it was only 20. So a lot of pressure right here Porter potentially facing their tournament. Oh, hold on. Wait. We're trying to up B out of it too. You saw the little puff of air. Oh, nice try with the forward smash. Didn't connect though. Great effort there from Porter. What a way to start it off.
Yeah, I mean, what a great way to fire back after kind of everything that happened in that game number 3 here. Going to Town and City, though, Yatagarasu going to be able to find the charge shot into the grab, into the forward air, and even extending it with a down air nair combo here. Beautiful stuff coming out from Yatagarasu right now, even reading the get up with the screw attack. Yatagarasu say, you know what, you've gotten a little bit too comfortable here. Samus' dash attack, though, is definitely going to be a really strong move to use here, especially with small size.
Again, Porter's doing a great job of keeping his feet planted and avoiding that forward air and the back air, too. Very clutch first stock here for Porter. Oh no! Oh, you hate to see it, but that can happen. As good as misfire can be for you, sometimes it does catch you unaware. But here we go. Hold on. Oh, the re-grab! All right, he's remixing right now. I like it. He's getting a little crazy with it on the grab combos, as you have to.
I love just the re-grab, just the avid call-out of, you're not ready for this one. Speaking of call-outs, not being ready, Yatagarasu
First class right there.
Taking the Tether Express here, and now, honestly, these players are playing out of their mind right now. Yatagarasu, though, has to find a way back to stage. The plunger hit, not going to be enough, though. That's so unfortunate for Porter here. Oh, and finds the dash back F-smash. Yatagarasu on the verge of going into losers finals and fighting Raven King.
Yeah, we'll see here, though. Porter certainly has fought back a couple times tonight. See if this is one of those games or if it's the end of their run tonight.
Finds the nair. Here comes Yatagarasu, trying to kind of extend the combo with the weak charge shot here. Yeah, but Porter, though, going to be able to find the weak.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, we're last stock. This is a lot closer than we think here.
Right. Pressure here. Don't forget, too, Yatagarasu has been converting very well off the charge shots. Looking for it there, setting up some pressure again. Wall of projectiles. Oh, misses that forward tilt, though.
Okay. Getting a little bit crazy here with some of the projectiles. Yatagarasu, though, going to be able to find the first charge shot. Dash attack not going to be enough, though. Porter, you can't miss your techs like that. Here we come, though.
Wait.
Oh, no!
I think that's it. Yeah. Just barely enough. And again, Luigi, just a polarizing character all over the place. Grabbing or not, that's how he gets stocks. How's his recovery looking? Like on stage and off stage, it is just very polarizing. So very good run right there from Porter. Respectable game 2. Honestly, respectable set, period, even though they were only able to take down one of those games. So very nice job for Porter. Very good Luigi player. Happy to see them play. But that is going to be the end of the run for them tonight as Yatagarasu moves on to face Raven King in losers finals. So you got that one coming up for you very shortly here.
You still have some points for finishing in 4th as well, so I hope that Porter has enough points to be seeing them at the regional finale on the 15th. But it is going to be a rematch of winners semis. It is going to be Raven King versus Yatagarasu here. And honestly, we saw the Ike in winners semis, but we saw the Joker in winners finals. It could go either way, but I think we're going to stick with what works, to be quite honest. And let's probably see the Ike a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. I think Ike, why not, right? Like, it's already playing well tonight. Who knows? Maybe you want to warm up the Joker a little bit more for a run back against Colonies, but first you got to deal with the Samus, too. And Yatagarazu's been playing very, very well. Heating up, too, in the losers bracket in that set against Porter. So if Yatagarasu wasn't playing well, easily could have dropped that set as well. So get our head-to-head a little bit, which should be updated just because they played recently, so that's great. There it is. Look at that. Panda Cup Online Qualifier, Heartland number 4, 3-1. And before that, Lyric, it was 1-2 in the favor of Yatagarasu, taking down the Joker in 2 Game 5s in a row. But Raven King going back to Old Faithful there. Ike coming through in a big way. Actually 5-1 in games in their last 4 sets, so or the last 2 sets, I guess, is those characters. So very clean right there from Raven King. And again, I think you're right for sure. It's got to be Ike, at least Game 1, right?
I mean, the percentages on the screen do not lie. 33% win rate versus Ike versus a 70% win rate on Joker. It's just kind of at that point you play it to strategy. And as we were talking about in the beginning of the night, One character does not cover it all. At the end of the day, you can play, you know, a multitude of characters and have every matchup covered. But Raven King, as you can see from the layout, has decided to go Ike here, or it's just our producer really hoping that they're going Ike, so they're not wrong. Okay, so it's going to be a guess here, but regardless, you did see this in winter semis.
Feeling good about it.
3-1 Raven King. But it will be different though. It is going to be regular Samus.
That's right, production. Get on it, Aeon. Come on, we need the right. Honestly, though, like it's like the Dark Samus. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I guess I know it's not actually, but either way, we're gonna get into it. Enough with that. Here we go. Game 1 starting off right away. Oh, they're swinging too. What a grab! That was the maximum range right there.
It's very interesting to point out, Haz, that we're on Smashville for the first time all day today. This is definitely not the stage that I would ever expect these two characters to start on, but so far it's going to be Raven King trying to find the forwarder to end it all, but Yatagarasu saying, you know what, nope, I'm still going to be an advantage here. The down hit of Nair into the fair connects, but here comes Ether, it's not going to be enough. Charge shot, Yatagarasu taking it a little bit more passively, but the recovery, it's not going to be enough. Yatagarasu, great kind of punish back with the Nair.
Yeah, and that up B not connecting all the way for Raven King is unfortunate. He wants to get off the ledge here. Good patience, but not good enough. The absolute last hit, the timing from Yatagarasu, nothing short of amazing.
Already looking so strong from Yatagarasu. And that's kind of the advantage, right? When you're coming in from losers, you've played at least 2 to 3 sets back to back at this point. Raven King has had to wait, so maybe going to take a little bit longer to get a little bit more warmed up here. And now Yatagarasu sitting at 121 and still stacking on this damage, using the rage beautifully. The dash attack not going to be enough, but the quick draw is unfortunately unpunished. You saw Yatagarasu attempting to get into position at that point, but still Raven King just hopping menacingly. Either going to be enough.
Did it right there, and again, look at Raven King. He's got some rage with Ike, and that center platform is always going to be in that position. Very stationary and ready for Ike to leap off of and get one of his signature combos. We used to see it so much in the beginning of Ultimate. Obviously, Ike, you know, as the game went on a little bit more, fell off a little bit, but Raven King's still playing this character amazingly. But it doesn't matter against Yatagarasu right now.
Yeah, we can see why we went to Smashville too. That top platform is essentially the escape route here, as Raven King going to be able to find the Nair back air, but cannot find the forward air. Like we talked about, these two players have played before, so Yatagarasu definitely knows Raven King's routes in terms of these aerial combos, but I feel like Raven King anticipated the jump, but definitely did not anticipate the run around into the Nair there.
Right. Again here. Pressure that platform. Oh! The slowest run up and grab, or jump up and grab, I guess, just waiting it out. Here we go. Pressure against each other now. Try to find this next hit. Dash attack. I was going to say, is that going to do it on this stage? Yes, it does. Even stocks here, Lyric. Let's see what happens.
It's so close, too. I'm so surprised that KO'd with practically no rage. Down throw into Nair once more. Yatagarasu getting so aggressive, but here comes Raven King. Gonna be able to find that dash attack, but great fair usage, but accidentally jumps off the side there using the wall jump. That was so unfortunate. Now Yatagarasu, they're both trying to fight with the smart aerial here. They're just wailing at each other.
Yeah, trying to use the good hitboxes. Catches the spot dodge, though. No back air follow-up. Pressure now. Now they're not swinging. You know, like, this is just, they're just pump faking around each other all day. Oh, that grab got Yatagarasu in a lot of trouble in the first set that they played, but great job avoiding the grabs out of the empty hop. Here we go. What's Raven King gonna do now? F-tilt? It's been old reliable. Nope.
Yeah, that's very true, but on a stage like Smashville, I would expect a Nair up air KO potentially at this percent too. Here we go, though. Raven King trying to find the landing, finds the up air, won't do it again. So now Raven King going to play the edge guard a little bit more aggressively here. Yatagarasu going for their over-reliable with the down smash, but it's not going to be enough. Beautiful air dodge through by Yatagarasu, as they're going to be able to find the dash attack. But now here comes Raven King, just going to quick draw right back to ledge. There's the dash attack, but it's unfortunately not going to be enough to KO. Yatagarasu trying to catch the quick draw with the up smash, not going to be enough. Finds the Nair, but this could go either way. They're both not letting up on this stop.
Yeah, Raven King doing a great job. Oh, there's no way that's how it ends. Are you serious? A fully charged quick draw? Painted the whole picture with that one. Sheesh. Just like, getting up the stock with a fully charged side B? I haven't seen that one since I played 4-player free-for-alls, you know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. Nice job. But that's what we were saying before, too, is you can use quick draw. If you catch onto your opponent's habits enough, you can do that. Like, it's a very risky option, but worked out all the way for Raven King. Very nice job closing up the game. Clutch stuff.
It's just a blatant call out of like, hey, you're gonna air dodge right here, boom, like done for. It's definitely not something that Raven King has telepathed at all tonight. So it is going to be the same characters. So we are going to be seeing Ike and the Samus here. But let's see who else we're going to get along, or what stage we're going to get along the way. Haha, the quick draw trip, the tip. The quick draw
Pop up right there?
just popped up. Yeah, that was actually hilarious.
Just so you know, this is how this move works. That's kind of mean, honestly.
That's so mean.
That's kind of mean.
I'm not surprised that we're back here though, Haz. I feel like both players were really utilizing all of the stage to get stuff started.
Oh
That
my
down air is
goodness.
going to seal in Raven King, and now Raven King going to have this huge advantage going into this game and just saying, you know what, let me just continue it by finding the ether into the up air back air. Jeez.
Raven King, and again, too, he might be switching between characters. Oh, he is switching between characters, so he might just need some time for the Ike to properly heat up. But, you know, preheat is over right now. This oven is fully cooking.
Go, Raven King. Going to get tripped up by the Nair just a little bit. There it is, though. Yatagarasu barely making it out thanks to the air dodge here. Yatagarasu going to be able to get some juggle game started with the up air. Finds it here, but unfortunately not going to be right up on the platform all the way. Using the screw attack, though, to break some of that shield pressure, though. But Raven King finds the forward air. Let's see. This could be a little bit tricky, but nice use of the charge shot by Yatagarasu.
Around here, too. Good answers here to the quick draw. Raven King, though, gonna catch a boot to the face. Still living, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the spot dodge was just a little early. Good attempt there from Raven King. I think he was trying to avoid that grab. He's very good at scouting that out from Yatagarasu, but not that time. It's not going to Yatagarasu. But for how long are they going to be at even stocks now?
Yeah, that's kind of the question, right? You can see Raven King kind of teasing on the platform there, saying, you know what, why don't you just come up here? This is my domain. Raven King going to be able to find the Nair fair. It's not going to be enough, but like you said, Has this stock on Yatagarasu can melt away very, very quickly at this point. Let's see, trying to find the falling fair, but going for the dash attack is not going to be enough. But Yatagarasu hits the charge shot and even reads where Raven King is going to go. But like you said, the old reliable, that F-tilt going to bring Raven King ahead.
That and honestly, old reliable being the quick draw too. Just doing it a little bit in the air so it was lagless. Able to get a punish there too. Very nice stuff from Raven King. Hold up. Right into the, actually getting hit by the bomb and DIing in. That was nice. Getting right back to the stage. Oh my goodness. Almost taking a stock there too. This is getting out of hand. Lyric. Oh, is that? I think that's just it. Obliteration off the side of the stage. Raven King. Aggressive. Aggressive. I love it.
Yeah, I think the Ike is the play for the rest of the tournament at this point. I could see Yatagarasu, potentially. I could see Yatagarasu going back into Dark Samus, potentially. At this point, you know, we've kind of played around with Samus, maybe the Dark Samus, maybe we want to try something a little bit new, but regardless, we don't really know. All I do know is we got to get out of here from Smashville. Raven King is too comfortable. This stage allows for Raven King to cover too many options, and that's what Yatagarasu is doing. Let's just get out of Smashville.
Yeah, you could just see how strong the stage is for Ike. The recovery routes, right? Using that top platform, mixing up between that, going to the ledge and going above the ledge, gives him more options than other stages for what you can cover. Especially at Samus, usually your ledge trapping is really, really strong on most stages, so having those options against someone like Ike, just unacceptable. And you know what? Yatagarasu knows that. Good adjustment here. Go to Battlefield. Obviously, the platforms are still there, but since the stage is smaller, you have, well, I don't know about that, but they have the option to cover those platforms basically a little bit better than Smashville, so let's get into it. The platforms are smaller, so if you quick draw to the back end of the platform, you can still get caught by something, so it's easier to cover them.
Yeah, we're probably going to see the same Yatagarasu gameplay that we saw a little bit earlier, right? Trying to catch the quick draw with the up smash. But so far, Yatagarasu still just losing a ton of percentage at this point. Raven King going for the ether to catch the jump back on stage. Now he's down, and this is the Raven King that I know. That's so effortless with this character. Trying to find the back air. It's not going to be enough, though. Yatagarasu, though, not going to fall into this up smash, and now going to move the tides back in his favor.
Oh my goodness, the conversion again with the back hit of the up smash. Yatagarasu playing very well here. Raven King trying to find a path down, moving around the charge shot. Again, not known for his movement, but Raven King makes him look very graceful. Up B, should KO right there. Yes, very easy. Good stuff right there from Raven King. Easily could have gone the way of Yatagarasu in that first stock, but Raven King held on tight, flushed it out.
Yeah, I think these platforms... Oh!
The eruption, all right. He's going hamburgers, you know? If you wanted some hamburgers right now, and he's a new diner, he could use code PANDA5 to receive $5 off his first Grubhub order. Actually, true.
Great stuff coming out for Raven King. Thank you, Haz.
Huh? You got it.
Yatagarasu.
Anytime. Up B again. This is just up B warfare.
Oh, nah. Raven King is not playing around. He wants to go right back to colonies. Great initial first carry, but it is a multi-hit, so Yatagarasu going to be able to send Raven King up in the air and still find the charge shot. Here it is. It's going to be punished. Raven King, great air dodge, will not get the drift. That is so unfortunate. Here comes Raven King, though. 2 stocks to 1. It's definitely doable for Yatagarasu, but you gotta play it so careful at this point.
Looking great for Yatagarasu, though. Has a lot of momentum, but Raven King shutting it down very quickly now. Oh my goodness. He's just swinging right now. It's arm day at the gym.
Yeah, this is like chopping a tree down. You just gotta keep chopping it at this point. You just think the tilt, trying to read the roll-in with the bomb's not gonna be enough, but Raven King coming out of the corner with this dash attack over and over, going for the reverse grab too, but it is just going to be the ether right onto the stage to at least send Yatagarasu back in the corner here. Both of them, though, just trying to get stage control. Great hit on from Yatagarasu, but it's so close, Haz.
Again, the dash attack barely living. That's 2 very close calls here. Yatagarasu definitely on his last life right here. Up smash is gonna connect though. Hold on. We have a game because Ike off stage against Samus can be very scary for Ike. We saw it in the first stock. See if it happened in the third.
Ooh, okay, charge shot into the forward air here. Yatagarasu getting a little bit aggressive, and you can see Raven King actually retreating to the top platform. But the crash bomb right onto the shield itself, and just the up air. Beautiful stuff coming out from Raven King. We will be seeing them in grand finals, coming in on the loser side. But shout outs to Yatagarasu for the amazing run today. 2 losses to Raven King is nothing to be upset about.
Very true. Yeah, I think that was, really great display of some Samus gameplay that we saw there, especially in the previous set too against Porter. Just some really good conversions, some great ledge trapping. Again, textbook good Samus play. So really good stuff to Yatagarasu. 3rd place, only falling short of Colonies and Raven King. No small feat. So really well done. Happy to see them play. Happy to see Samus do well too. I really like that character. That's my Smash 64 main, actually. I love that character. But either way, we're going to be moving on into grand finals here. Colonies against Raven King, numero dos. So, see how that goes. Yeah.
On how you played Samus in 64. After we talk about Grubhub real quick, I'll take it this time, Haz. Everybody, make sure that you guys use the code PANDA5. New diners can use the code PANDA5 to receive $5 off your first Grubhub order of $15 or more. Everybody, you can get your food delivered on time and at the lowest price, guaranteed, or they will make it right. On time, lowest price, or they'll make it right, and that is the Grubhub guarantee. So once again, on your first order, you can get the money off. But before we jump into grand finals, we are going to show you all a quick couple of ads, so don't go anywhere.
Chill. Grubhub delivers convenience items.
Grubhub delivers convenience items.
Grubhub delivers convenience items.
Grubhub delivers convenience items?
All right, everybody, welcome back. Panda Cup Online, you already know, delivered by Grubhub. We're in the Heartland, final qualifier before the regional qualifier. We start off in top 8, now we're down to our final 2 competitors. Of course, on the loser side, you got Raven King working his way through there, working with the Ike and the Joker quite a bit, and then you have Colonies there. Game 5 winners finals against Raven King. All Young Link, of course. Colony's only known for his Young Link. Great player, obviously. Can probably play a lot of characters, but in tournament, serious mode, it's going to be the Young Link. So, Lyric, I think we were actually talking during the break. It's either going to be Joker or Ike. I think, you know, given the set history,
That's all I'm saying.
He might go Ike, but the Joker was so close, and the Tetracard edge guards were so good. I don't know, honestly. It could go either way.
I'm on Team Ike, you're on Team Joker, so we'll see.
I am.
Once again, here is the matchup slide. I mean, look at my problem is that you gotta look at the percentages, man. The 47 win percent versus Ike versus the 76. I mean, you gotta pay attention to that type of stuff. But regardless, Raven King, you got 1 set to do it. Colonies, you can take your time. You have 1 set to kind of play around with, figure it out. Let's see who's right. It is going to be Ike. Let's go.
He did it. Switched it around here. The Ike is playing well too, so you know, Raven King pulling out all the stops here. He's going back, like we said, old reliable here. So see what happens going up against Colonies. Game 1 starting off on Battlefield 2. This could be a big Game 1 as well. It's going to determine a lot, honestly. Is he going to stay on Ike? Is it going to be Battlefield? We go to Joker? We go to a different stage? There's a lot on the line here in this Game 1, Lyric.
Yeah, this could go either way. This could be a Game 5 set 1, or this could be a Game 5 set 2. Who knows at this point, but all I know is that Colonies has stacked on about 100%. But the thing is, with Rage Ike, we've learned all night tonight is going to do a ton of damage. Colonies, though, trying to punish the Ether onto stage, not going to be enough. Here's the Hero Spin up air, and especially on that top platform you are not making it back with that.
Very clean stuff right there from Colonies. That was just good opportunity being taken right there, of course. Hero Spin, true comboing here. Oh, he doesn't have a jump? I don't know about this. Oh, the counter, the absolute... Wait. Ike always has his counter ready to go. We should have thought of this.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, too. Raven King, though, going to get tossed up a little bit. It looks like Colonies has everything under control still. There we go, finds the forward air and finds the fire arrow and the boomerang to even kind of stack on some more damage. The edge guarding from Colonies has been fantastic this evening, all throughout the night.
Grab right here, back air, look at that, a quick 26. Trying to get even more, a couple neutral airs into an up tilt. Love that combo finisher. Oh, the arrow, I think he shot it the wrong way though. I think he wanted to go forward, but either way.
Yeah, we were both thinking that using the arrow backwards to potentially like launch yourself a little bit further and then potentially
Something
find
like that,
aerial.
yeah.
Something crazy. Like we said, as commentators, we give a lot of players a lot of credit, but sometimes it just could be a mistake here. Colonies, though, going to be able to find the Nair out of shield, has the fire arrow charged up. I love Raven King just waiting, saying, you know what? Let me not just like throw myself into disadvantage. Finds the top of the Nair, though, looking for the up air and the back air, but Colony is going to shield all the way through.
Yeah, and he's feeling really confident waiting on the ledge right there. He doesn't really feel threatened by a lot that Colonies can throw out, it seems like. But again, going to those platforms, mixing up his recovery so well.
Down tilt, forward air for sure will be it. Colonies up 2 stocks to 1.
Looking good right now for Colonies. Now we can play the patient game, waiting into the platform for an opening, getting the conversion. Dash attack from Mike though, good damage. Oh, up B again? The Raven King special? Ike doesn't lose those.
Not at all. You go though, trying to find the aerial down. The Colony is going to take some damage from the bomb, but it looks like it helps him out. Dash attack, though, by Raven King will even us back up. Raven King has done a fantastic job of bringing themselves back into the set because, honestly, so difficult versus a character like Young Link here. Raven King, though, going to be able to find the fair. And now, honestly, it's all Colonies. How do you make this percentage back up? Raven King going for it all. And will no, not going to be enough to KO.
So scary right now, the counter. Oh, what? Just sneaking by him. Oh, wow, the double up B. Pressure, trying to catch him air dodging with the boomerang. Could have been huge damage. Oh, the boomerang saving him, too. The best friend coming through. Always comes back. Oh, F tilt covers that all day. And just like that, Raven King stealing away game 1. Clutch stuff.
No sympathy from me.
After that counter pass through too, that was wild.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't detonate all the way, but regardless, good on Raven King, because honestly, that was a checkmate situation at the end of the day. Raven King definitely had colonies in checkmate, but then still just able to finish it off with all reliable that F tilt. And now Raven King, 5 games to go potentially to win it all, but colonies definitely hungry to take this back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Colony's like, he does have a set to play with too, not just a couple more games, but like a set. And it did go game 5 the last time they played, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it go the distance again, right? If not in this set, in both sets if there are 2 of them. So either way, both players stepping out just a little bit here. See what they come up with the counter picks. What the situation is, because now you're counter picking around Ike, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be a whole different situation.
Definitely looking like a different ball game here as Colonies just takes his time. I totally understand too. You do not want to go to a game or a set 2 versus a player like this, like Raven King. And as I said before, Raven King definitely having the momentum advantage coming into this set because of the fact that Raven King had already played a set before. Colonies has been waiting longer than Raven King has too. Going to Town and City. We'll see how this one's gonna go.
Yeah, we'll check it out for sure. More space to work with. Oh, wow. Good DI on that, too. Dang.
Jeez, already they're just scrapping with each other. Colonies, though, looking to try and get something started here. Going to use the shield to just find a way to get a grab. But great get-up attack by Raven King. Here comes Colonies, though, trying to get something started. But now Raven King going to use the Aether on stage. And honestly, it just wasn't punished here. Here comes the first grab, though. Up throw, forward air, but Colonies ready for that one. Wasn't ready for the Nair back air, though, as Raven King looking to end it all.
This here, too. I know we saw how good that up B can be against Young Link last game, too, but the up smash, nice job by Raven King taking out that stock right there.
Okay, I feel like Raven King is getting a little wishful with some of these Aethers here. Colonies, though, not capitalizing as much as he should, though. Unfortunately, takes damage from the bomb, which allows for Raven King to get a little bit more damage here. Okay, double Nair up there. Yeah,
dude.
He's chefing. He is chefing.
His Ike is just, it's like a work of art, you know? Like, it is so clean, honestly. Oh, well, anyway, here we go. Still a good position here, though, jokes aside. Back air crossing him up. That's so tough, too, because he can up air you as well, and that close to the blast zone, it can be scary. Even on town, like, it still is scary just because it's Ike.
You know what? If it's not broke, don't fix. Okay, here we go, though. Colonies going to be able to motion back in here. Yeah, the movement, honestly, from everybody today has been really, really good.
Colonies on the hunt here. Pin Raven King at the ledge. Off the bomb. The conversion. That's a KO. Oh my goodness. What a pickup from Colonies. We've been looking for those all day from him. And he's still closing out games without those. Oh, and then he's losing stock. See ya.
Yep. All right, last stock. Game number 2 here. Colonies definitely having a little bit of momentum here, but if it's somebody who can shift momentum very easily, it is going to be Raven King.
Yeah. You see how he's DIing through the hero spin too, so he doesn't get popped up at the end for a follow-up? That's really smart.
Yep.
Actually, I've never really seen that before.
Ooh, finds the up air.
Ooh.
Left tilt too. Raven King, a grounded approach to this one, but here comes Colonies going to land with the down air. The up air is not going to be enough, which is why that we went here. But now here comes Raven King, going to get sent by the back air off stage. Now just trying to find the Nair, looking for the up air though.
Yeah.
This is just the right move.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's so good. Yeah, they buffed that. It's crazy. I don't know why. It's so good. I mean, it was pretty good before. Now it's like, okay, there's also KOs to center stage at 110 or whatever. So, Raven King looking sharp. I gotta say, on the Ike, it's looking really good.
The arena also says that Raven King has reached 5 consecutive wins as well. Very important to note. Raven King, man, just a staple of the Heartland region, online and offline. This is the blueprint for Ike. I've always said it. Raven King and Yez, both just fantastic players, but just the way that Raven King links the aerials together, it's so methodical. It's like it just all works, and the custom combos, it just catching where your opponent is landing with forward air and the pickup of Nair too. Going back to town and city though, Colonies has to win this game in order to avoid going to a grand finals reset, and so far coming out of the gate swinging.
It's looking great for Raven King. I gotta say, the switch to Ike 2 is looking so good. Should have known that too, because he has done so well against owners already tonight with Ike. So I really, again, gotta give you credit. That was a really good call.
Hero spin just going to be punished with the forward air here. As now Colony is going to get tripped up by double fair up air. Yeah, Raven King is done playing around. He's like, all right, next set, please.
Yeah, he's ready for the next set run back. He's trying to, he is the #1 point haver right now. You know what I mean? He's trying to stay on top of that mountain.
That's very true. Okay. Oh my goodness. How many was that? Was that
no
3?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no.
Looking like Aaron Judge out here, swinging for the fences.
He is walling. He is once again wilding. The air dodge through will save Colonies and able to find a Nair too. But let's see if this one's going to KO. It will not, even with
so close though.
Yeah, that was very close, but I'm surprised even with a lot of ice. Here we go. Looking for the back air, not going to be enough. And just the falling reverse up air coming out from Raven King. 3 stocks to 1 has. What can Colonies do?
I don't know. It's looking tough for this set, and sometimes like you don't want to try to fight back in a grand finals like this. It's like, do I really want to try to fight back? You know, and potentially go for a reverse 3-0 and then lose, and then it's all that energy you spent trying to do that. Not saying that Colony should just, you know, give up, but just think about how you're going to spend your energy, right?
Right. I totally agree with that too. At this point, I'm thinking, you know what? Let me think what I can do for the next set. But here comes Raven King, 188.
Oh my goodness!
Another up air, going for it again, but still just picking up Colonies everywhere. Looking for the landing back air. Colonies going for the Nair, but will be able to shield through the entire up smash and find a forward throw. That's at least going to yield some help here, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The down air will also help, as the back air is going to seal it. Raven King winning grand final 3-0. On the loser side, we got some more smash to play.
Quick 30 right there. It's like 30 seconds to stop too. That was just so fast. My man Raven King 30 for 30 right now. Just playing so well. And the Ike's offense and the movement, it's just insanity. Like, it's just so good. He's playing incredibly well. I'm Colonies. I'm taking a second here. I'm just trying to get myself together, right? Just trying to get ready for this next set. Don't rush into anything too crazy. Maybe do it though. Just do it.
What do you do? What do you do at this point? Raven King is on a terror, and you're going. Colonies is picking the right stage, right? We want to avoid getting chopped up all the way on town and city, right? With the tall ceiling, the small sides, but it's not working. Raven King is comfortable. What do you do? Where do you go?
I gotta say that was almost a 3-stock too in that last game, which is it's really saying something considering how close the set with the Joker was. But let's not forget who the true main is of Raven King. It really is the Ike, and the Joker is. I don't know if that was for data, or for information, or if he thought it would be a better matchup or something, but clearly the Ike is looking incredibly strong.
Yep. Very, very true. I do not want to see. I don't want to see that Joker again coming out from Raven King. I love a Raven King Joker, but this is what he's known for, man. He's known for the Ike. He's known for the aerial combos.
So something else we might see here too from Colonies. I know he does. I think he has Aegis and Roy as his backup characters. I know Young Link, he is true, like through and through. But with the Game 5 set, you might want to try it out. Honestly, you might want to try it out in that Game 3 last set. But I think potentially could be going Roy. That's a guess that I have, putting it out there on the table. Just because of, again, it's crazy because one real strategy is if you're going to win a set, how much of a win is it going to be, right? Because with that last game, that 3-stock in 3 games in a row, forced a character switch. So now Honestly, after this game 1, if Raven King loses, we could see the Joker versus Roy. I don't know how it's going to go, but Colonies has been working on a counterpick character for quite some time. Young Link is a strong character, but certainly is not short of having flaws too. So Roy going to try to cover that. Here we go. Colonies looking clean already. I like the offense from this Roy. Looking nice.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there here. But now it is going to be Raven King firing right back. But honestly, I welcome the switch, right? I mean, you're going from a character who plays off of projectiles to a character that has none and has to play off of pure aggression and rage. Looking good so far coming out from Colonies on that first time.
That's right. There we go. Yeah, Colonies with a big lead right now. And I gotta imagine this is just such a tough matchup for Ike. Roy with the movement and speed and a lot of power too, honestly. Like rivals Ike in the power department, which is insane. Not like that though. The up smash from Raven King, monstrous. Take that stock back. But how do you get Roy off of doing it? It's gonna be that up B, 17% too. And the armor is very nice.
Yeah, he's sneaking the F tilt too over the Nair too. As Colony's trying to read where Raven King's going to go with the forward air. It's not going to be enough, though. It definitely seems like Raven King is still trying to figure this Roy out. Definitely a little bit of a slower set than last one. And now here we go. Jab, back air is going to at least send Raven King off. Maybe another one right at the ledge could potentially do it, but finds the forward air. Raven King, though, struggling to kind of catch up in terms of pacing, but it is going to be fair, up air, not going to be enough.
Bringing those together here, forward tilt. Raven King barely avoiding the neutral B. Good pressure from Colonies. It's looking good, the neutral B off stage too. Giving Raven King a dose of his own medicine. He's so good at edge guarding, you know, especially with the counters that we saw earlier against Young Link, but now it's Colonies getting aggressive off stage. I love it.
Going for the double-edged dance right on the shield to put some more shield pressure on it. Here comes Colonies, though, just catching in the jump. Raven King trying to get Colonies to go up to the platform to get that Nair up there. Hey, there it is, and we'll find it.
He's right back in this, too. I mean, we've seen Raven King be down the last... Oh, that was... Honestly, he went for it, and I respect... Oh, what a smooth spot dodge.
That was smooth for sure. Raven King, though, going to use the quick draw to get back center stage. Here we go, though. Can't read where Colonies is going to go. I like the air dodge. The F smash not going to be enough here, so Raven King kind of in trouble here. But now Colonies, all this aggression from the Roy. So close. It can go either way. Forward throw, I love the aggression. Neutral B not going to be enough, but can't find the aerial to go with.
Nice. Good job. Mixed up the timing right there, too. Not letting it rip last. Oh, what's it going to be? A grab?
You know what? Sure. Raven King, though, 156. This is so scary. This is not the character you want to be down with. Here we go. Colonies, though, going to get hit by the quick draw into the dash attack. This could go either way. Let's see. Going all the way out there for it, but Colony's going to take the passive route on the edge guard, going to allow for Raven King to get the first hit of the fair up there. Raven King going to be able to seal that first game over Colony's Roy, but this is definitely the way you want to go. But man, what a conversion.
These neutral airs are just, he's stringing them together, leading into follow-ups, getting KOs off of them. And again, Raven King, he's king of the rage. I don't think it's Raven King. I think it's Rager King. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the rage is just adding up and getting KOs and combos and comebacks and games and stocks and sets and everything you want. So, good job there from Raven King. Whew. I mean, Ike with rage, too. It's just something they're used to, right? You live that life where they hit you so many times off stage, or you lose neutral a couple of times, then you're at, 80 or 90 or 100, and then you just make it work.
Okay. I think Colony should stick to this. This is working out so much better than the Young Link. It's just we gotta find our flow with it. Like we talked about, Raven King has had multiple sets now to warm up this Ike. Colonies has to find a way to be a little bit warmer, but it is going to go back to the Young Link.
Oh, really? I like the Roy. I thought it was playing great.
I like the Roy too.
Dang.
We'll see how this one's going to go as we're going back onto Pokemon Stadium 2. But I don't know, this could go either way.
Again, he's letting these rip. He's playing very well in the defensive too. Like, hold on. Oh no. Oh, he is cooking again. Yeah, this is looking really good for Raven King again. He's really feeling himself when he lets those quick draws charge a little bit.
Like I said before, it's just something about Ike versus zoners where you can just get your flow chart out, before your opponent. but finds the hero spin into the back air, but Raven King going to go high on the quick draw. This was great, but still Colonies struggling to punish some of these ethers.
Right. Pressure on the ledge here again, too. Oh, no punish right there. Tried to reach with the forward air, but couldn't connect. No air dodge. Wow, he sneaks by him, though. I can't believe that. Is it gonna KO? Oh.
What? Okay, doesn't land with it. Definitely a little bit frustrating for Raven King, but still going to get fire arrowed out of the quick draw. That one's going to be it for sure. Raven King going to go up 3 stocks to 2.
Looking good for Raven King here, but Colony's responding immediately right there. Up B, off stage, so good for Young Link.
Yeah, things are just working out so well for Raven King, but it's definitely looking like Colonies is getting back into this in terms of the Young Link here.
Nice.
But just going to up B, the hero spin right there.
Yeah.
For the up there, and now Raven King on the terror that they were on a little bit earlier, finding a lot of these aerials.
Right. Pressure again, the smooth movement. Colonies is ready for it, though. He's adjusted very well to the tempo that Raven King likes to play at, but it's the thing, Raven King's always mixing it up just a little bit. No punish on the tether. He's so good at baiting out tethers and usually punishing them. Oh, the tech in. Tech in, but no Jin Kazama, you know?
Colonies is doing so much better now of just like DIing all the way out and just picking like the mix-ups a little bit better too. Here we go, grab, can't find, but Boomerang not even going to be able to come and save in time. Raven King up 2 stocks to 1.
Raven King's icon is just different in a good way, you know what I'm saying? Oh, get off that platform. Wake up, you know what I mean? Like the beginning of every Zelda game, wake up, Link, but it's like the opposite, because it's like the end of the game, you know, try to close it out, but either way, Raven King. I thought he might F smash, honestly. I don't know if it reaches or not, but it looked close in my mind. But here comes Raven King. He's just racking it up. 78 already. Getting out of control again here, Lyric.
Okay, charging up to neutral B. Doing it for the fans at home. Now here comes Colony. He's going to be able to find the Boomerang out of the corner, but that back air is going to steal game number 2 and has... We are on the verge of seeing a 60 and a shake, as we like to call it.
Yeah.
And Colonies needs to go back to the Roy. The Roy game was
the
so
Roy was great.
better.
It's just like with Young Link, it feels like your pressure feels so much faker. Just like Roy cannot actually apply pressure up close like that as he usually can. And the other thing with Young Link is like the zoning isn't working out great, and he just gets destroyed. Like it's just hurting Young Link so bad. So. Raven King just playing immaculately right now, on fire. He's got something to prove here. And like you said, he's working on that 60. 6-0 right now in Grand Finals.
Yeah, 60 and a shake. Definitely just trying to end it as fast as possible. Colonies, though, going back into the waiting area, going to see where exactly we are going to go. I want to see PS2 with Roy. There it is. All right. Doing it for us. If he's not doing it for the fans, he's doing it for us.
There's the thing with Roy, too. If he wins this game, I wonder if he'll leave Smashville unbanned just because Roy can KO so early with double-edged dancer. But, I mean, we'll get there when we get there. But I'm just like, I don't know. I like to think about stuff like that. So, either way, PS2 is the stage. Good mobility on Roy. Not so much on the side of Ike, but see what Raven King can cook up here against this Roy that played so well in the game 1. We're going to see what he has. Anything left in the tank right now, too, Lyric.
This game definitely not going as smooth as the first game in this set was when Colony switched to Roy initially. It just seems like Raven King is so fired up, and now Colony is going to be able to get at least the down throw to get some percentage on the board and finds the Nair. And the up air, going for the hard read on the F smash. You know what? When you're playing Roy, you kind of have to play this aggressive. You have to try and like bait your opponent to go into some of your moves here. Finds the F tilt Nair, but can't find much else. There's that Aether. It's not going to be enough, and now Raven King going to use the quick draw to at least get an advantage with this edge guard. Sheesh.
He's the Grim Reaper right now. He's just taking souls. Like, it's just, you know, that is what it is. The Raven King. He might be the Raven God at this point, honestly. Caw-caw!
He is walling right now. Raven King just landing with all of these fairs, chopping Colonies up. Down air, up smash. My
he needs a bigger bag for his souls. There's no space left in this one. Double up. Is that it? Is he gonna do it? Oh, I thought he was gonna go off stage.
Wanted him to do it.
Oh, yes, he did.
He did it.
Shake my hand. That's it. They call me the king for a reason. You come at the king, you best not miss. And unfortunately for Colonies, missed a little bit there. But I love the Roy. looked great in that game 1, not so much in the game 3, but I think at that point, enough is enough. Raven King defending his crown, as he should, obviously, coming back to his own region online, doing so well, earning more points, really finalizing his top of the slot there. Number 1 point earner in the Heartland, so very nice stuff there. Hard bracket tonight, too. Really well-played matches every single set that we saw. It was very close, so good job to Raven King, of course, but Colonies, too, did very well coming to Grand's winner's side. Just couldn't crack the nut that was Raven King's Ike.
Really great stuff coming out from all the competitors tonight. I had such a blast watching everybody. Just as a reminder, everybody, because the seasons of finales are about to start popping up. Heartland is up first with their regional finale happening in about 2 weeks, happening on October 15th. So if you want to see if Raven King is going to be able to cement this first place and head on into the Panda Cup finale happening in December, watch that regional finale on October 15th. And just as a reminder, the top 32 point earners qualify for their regional finales. So start.gg/Panda Cup. You guys can see who is going to be in those regional finales, and those regional finale winners will automatically qualify for that Panda Cup. I am so super excited to see how this is all going to end. But speaking about ending, that is going to be it for us. It was a pleasure working with one of the best in the business.
Yeah, it was a great time. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, obviously, production, chat, and obviously you too, Lyric. It was a really good time. Thanks to Grubhub, too. Obviously, been working with us quite a bit on the Panda Cup, so it's been a really good time. Some really, really good sets, and like you said, it's all been leading up to this finale that we have coming up later this year. Really good stuff to everyone today. Have a good night, chat. We'll be seeing you.